man, I want to cop that. I think I want to play through Kakarot. I never played through Kakarot.
That color better. Looks a lot better. I look a lot clearer.
It say sound like someone flushing the toilet.
Nah, you making him a smoothie.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Sippers, what's going on? I see y'all over there. Y'all stay tuned, y'all. We got a bomb-ass motherfucking episode for y'all today. Appreciate all them folk cups that's sitting right there with us doing the damn thizzle. We just paid our bills, but we not broke as fuck. We just paid our bills and got them dollars up. I just paid my bills. Phil just paid his bills. Kev just paid his bills. Isaiah has no bit. Now I'm playing. He played penny bills.
Like a cell phone and gas.
In my car, in my house. God damn, y'all.
Mobile fan. Gonna chirp me, bro.
She 35 or more.
I'm probably paid
4, 5, 7, 8, 9.
With your 7-Eleven pizza.
Hey. Y'all, we are in here wilding up. We are about to be kicking this thing off super soon. I see y'all. We got Mike Majaya in the house already. We got baby up in here in the motherfucking house. Hey, make sure y'all are dropping those likes. Make sure y'all are hitting all those reactions, like, heart, smiley faces, all that good shit. Drop us a follow if you ain't sipping with us already. Hit that share button, and then go ahead and slide on over to YouTube. Drop us a subscribe and turn on those notifications. And do not motherfucking forget, slide your ass right on over to twitch.tv/PhillyFlexer and check out some more of the motherfucking Kool-Aid. Yo, lit. I'm ready, y'all. I'm so fucking ready. I'm sorry. I am my happiest when I'm on the fucking live, which I'm still like that. That lets me know that this is what the fuck, you know what I'm saying, I want to do. And I'm sure I speak for the rest of the room, but y'all want to do as well. That, bro, like, I've yet to get tired. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nah, I look forward to this shit. Nowadays.
Yes, man.
You already know who I fuck with. I don't get tired.
Even if I, bro, even... It's like I could be tired and shit going on, but hey, once I hit that motherfucking power button on that computer, boy, hey, we lit. Wow.
Have you ever seen Berlizzi exposes the Proud Family?
I have not.
And I
have not, my good sir.
You told us about that shit, Lord. I'm not watching.
All right, hold on. We got 11 sippers pulled up with us right now, so you know what that means. You know what that means. That means we are about to get this motherfucker going right now. Pull up, y'all. Let's go. All motherfucking ready. Hey, how are y'all doing? It is the Kool-Aid Man. Aren't you Fred and the motherfucking crew? Feel it. Drop. Go ahead, in. All up in that bitch in. Go ahead, in. Philly Flex already coming in here dropping bombs like Outkast up in this bitch. Okay. We got Mr. Long Hair Don't Care White Beater Jr. right here. And then we got I'm the Pappy Flash right next to how the fuck are y'all doing? Yo, we already got Sipper shooting dice in the chat right now. What in the hell is really going on? I saw somebody say, how you roll a 98 on a 20-sided dice? Like, real things. Yes, I see we got Anthony, Mike Majaya, baby up in here in the house, y'all. Hey, go ahead and pull them cups up, y'all. Thank y'all so much for sipping with us. We got all kinds of crazy shit to talk about, y'all. We actually have quite a few wrestling topics on deck for y'all today. We're gonna be talking about Battlefield 6, aka Battlefield 2042, the new Call of Duty Vanguard. Lil Baby says rappers are scared. I got echo.
Oh, I can kind of hear it.
Oh shit, hold on. You saying I have an echo? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Now I know why. Yeah, sorry, my voicemail thing was up in there on and shit. Hey, good look on that, y'all. Appreciate y'all still sipping and hanging around, though. Like I was saying, the Baby say rappers are scared to have them featured on records. We have, we're gonna do a Knockout City review since it's been out long enough for us to actually sit back and give our legit critique on that. Aleister Back, maybe, maybe. And then another one, Pay More for More Pay. Again, crazy ass shit coming on down the motherfucking pipeline. But first, the first thing I want to get off before we get into the meaty greedy, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I said the meaty greedy. Yes, I did just say that. Before we get into Battlefield 2042, y'all, go visit that motherfucking YouTube, like, subscribe, twitch.tv/PhillyFlexer, drinkthekoolaid.net. Fuck with us though. What's happening?
97 subscribers. We need 3 more. Will you people please help us out? 3 more people. Just go to their website and just click it. That's all we need you to do. 3 more people. Appreciate that.
Motherfuckers!
Already, that's what I'm talking about. Good shit. Hell, Tommy Watson in there. Hold on. Phil, let me start. We gotta do that right though. Do it right though.
I gotta make sure I'm in effect with that one and whatnot.
Okay.
Tommy Watson.
Like that shit.
But I had like a little bit of sustain up in there with that. Yo, appreciate the love. Matter of fact, I'ma also go ahead and drop y'all one right here.
Thank y'all so motherfucking much for pulling up, dropping in those shares, y'all, dropping in those likes. Thank y'all so much for the love. And remember, if y'all have any questions or topics or anything like that y'all would like us to discuss, pull them up in the motherfucking comments. He has heard.
So, first thing, like I say, before we get into the meaty greedy of this whole damn thing, did y'all hear about the internet outage that happened this morning between Reddit, Twitch, Amazon, PayPal? Now,
that's what the fuck was going on?
Yes, that's
yes,
what
I fucking know. I was at work today. God damn it.
Yes. So if you got an error 503, now imagine ordering your shit on Amazon or let's be real. We all do this. When we order shit online, we are obsessed with tracking that bitch. Like, hey, where's my shit? You know, we check that bitch about 20 times a day. And imagine going in and not seeing that shit. Yo, we would fucking spaz out. But you know what else will make a motherfucker spaz out? Though, real quickie though.
What's up?
Came in and dropped in 100 of those motherfucking stars. Pull up. Kevin, I know you like that. Pull up.
Oh. Yeah. So like all the internet went. So imagine like you wake up, you checking your orders or trying to track your orders. Or hell, let's say a motherfucker went and bought some Drink the Kool-Aid merch and shit. I'ma get the notification, and then what happened when it's time to go and collect? The website is down. I'm sorry, y'all, but until that issue is resolved, my nuts have like separated from the what do they call it? The gooch right there, and they've just dropped and rolled like a mile down the road because they will not be attached until I figure out where the fuck my money is. I would be flipping out just like that. So. Yeah, shit was fucking. Yeah, I just went there. Goddamn it, hell yeah, we go there. Goddamn it. But yo, let's go ahead and get to like what we all super excited to talk about though, and that is Battlefield 2042. Fucking amazing. I mean, I know Battlefield is real good with selling everybody on the cinematics and shit before they really, before people actually really play the game and be able to really sink their teeth in it, but. I feel like this Battlefield is different this time. I really do. So what I'm gonna do first, you know what I'm saying? Since he's sitting down there, I don't want y'all to think he asleep on you or nothing like that. Flash, what is your thoughts right now? Yeah, you. What is your thoughts right now on like from what you saw on Battlefield?
Before Flash even says anything, did you actually check out the whole breakdown of what they was finna get ready to like start releasing and dropping like that?
Yeah, I got crazy notes on it.
Go ahead and give me your notes and I give you my pick. What I got from it.
All right.
Okay, Archie, what you got now? Filling holes.
Okay, so the first thing they're gonna be dropping with 3 game modes. Okay, you're gonna have All Out Warfare and you're gonna have Hazard Zone. Which the third one, they'll announce that July 22nd at the EA Play Live thing that they do, that EA is doing with Microsoft. There is All Out Warfare is basically what we were talking about and asking for. They're basically, since there isn't, like you say, there was no Battle Royale, kinda sorta, because they're basically taking what was already basically a Battle Royale, which was Conquest and Breakthrough, and they've tweaked it. So it's gonna be basically upgraded and amped the fuck up. So we get what we want there. You have Hazard Zone, which is more of like a squad-based game type, more of the multiplayer side of it. Sad news for last gen players though. If you're on Xbox One or PS4, I did see that you aren't gonna have that 128 player limit. You're gonna be capped at the usual 64. So if
I
you're
like that better.
That don't matter. I'll be buying a PC anyways.
Bam. So he gonna be rocking with us any motherfucking way. Cause bro, I was about to say like, bro, I think this would probably be the time if you're not going to PC to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, do an upgrade. But he already there.
PS5.
And good on. That's what's up. Portia says my guys had to do it. Haven't stopped by in a minute. Hey, all
Appreciate.
good. And you know it's all love. We love having you here on the motherfucking Kool-Aid. Let's see. Yes, there is no campaign mode.
Fuck this game.
No. Yep, that's the fuck I said, bro.
I'm sorry.
Sorry to interrupt you. My bad.
So hold on, that's a whole nother conversation right there. Or what now? Y'all big campaign mode guys on these shooting games?
PS5, dude, nigga. I need my single player.
I mean,
what the fuck you mean?
It comes down to I like full games, bro. And multiplayer games aren't full games. Like, not where it's just strictly kill other people and stuff. I don't expect like that.
I disagree, but go ahead.
But I'm saying in Battlefield has story to it. That's what they like, in my opinion. Like, they can have all this extra shit, but now it's just looking like it's trying to keep up with Call of Duty, and it's not original. Like, yeah, they're not doing that. They have their own flip on Battle Royale and their own flip on multiplayer, and the buildings blow up. But like.
Okay, but hold on, because now you slighting. Now I feel like you slighting Battlefield. Like, oh, they just trying to.
Yeah,
do
I can sit back now.
What you saying? Like, where?
I mean, I kind of am, because it's like what you had you have a couple good campaigns. It's like, why are you?
That could be debated because it's a lot of people who's been as good as the Battlefield games have been, bro. Like campaign-wise, they haven't been solid since Battlefield Bad Company 2. When I buy Call of when I buy a Call of Duty or a Battlefield now, I jump straight to multiplayer. And don't get me wrong, I tried Battlefield 1's campaign and I did Battlefield 4's campaign, and I'm sorry for all the good cinematic cuts that they have, bro. Those stories are like hella just fucking confusing and all over the fucking place. Like, I don't care about none of the fucking characters. When was the last time y'all cared about a Battlefield character, and what was the name?
So look, you're right.
Hold on.
Let me finish right quick.
Go ahead.
I'm not a big Battlefield fan, so I couldn't tell you much, right? But what I'm saying is that in nowadays with all multiplayer games basically being free, I'm not paying for just a multiplayer game. I need 8 hours of some type of story movie type single player, whether it's good or ass. If I'm going to play, I want the multiplayer as well as some type of thing that I can play by myself, because otherwise I can just play the free shit. I don't have to pay for it. Why am I?
I think that right there is where I'm not gonna take this into a generational thing, but I think that's where today's gamers start getting confused at. Y'all think just because they gave y'all Warzone for free and this for free that everything should fall under that category, and I just don't think that that's simply the case. Like, you can drop a game, you can drop, you know what I'm saying, Battlefield in its format and still do what it's supposed to do.
Will Battlefield not have microtransactions?
Oh, it will. If EA got a hand in it.
Exactly. So if it's gonna have microtransactions, I'm not paying for that shit. If I get everything in the game and you get everything that comes with that bitch, like we used to back in the fucking day, and you get everything that comes with the game, and if it's DLC, you buy it, cool. But like, you get a full game. If
you were able to spend it and not worry about it, bro, you would not be complaining about that right now. I'm telling you, bro.
Even when I'm
complaining right now. I'm
finna say, Archie, I think you kind of like alone with this one, bro.
I don't agree with that.
I'm gonna give y'all the floor. I'm gonna give y'all the floor. Go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all get all y'all's out.
I got one more. It's just because there's games that, even though they could add more, and they did add more, like this. I bought the Star Wars Fallen Jedi one, the last game they made where you play the Jedi dude. It's single player only. And since it was a complete game and I could just go back and play that motherfucker how it is, I don't mind that I spent $60 on it. But if I spend $60 and every week you're telling me there's new shit to buy, I'm gonna get kind of upset.
Why, if it's only cosmetic though? Why you worried about looking like the next nigga or being caught up what just dropped and what released? Why aren't you playing for the gameplay? Why you going in there like? Cause think of that's what Luke has.
Because they don't do that no more. It's gun attachments as well. They sell blueprints.
That's if you want to cheat your way and not grind it. They're not giving you nothing you can't.
But everybody else is doing that too. So you gonna sit there and say, I'm I'm just gonna not pay and I'm gonna not be leveled up like everybody else.
You get your skill, bro. I have sat down, dropped a Battlefield game or a Battlefield call. Matter of fact, let's take Warzone. I didn't play Warzone as soon as it released, but once I dropped down and I started playing it, man, before I knew it, in about like an hour, I had attachments. Now I know everybody isn't gonna have that because people's skill levels are different. Some people, like your regular casual players, may not be able to unlock 10 attachments in 2 rounds or something like that. So that part I get. But on the full game aspect, I feel like on a multiplayer aspect, you can release a full game in multiplayer form. Now, I do agree with the fact that with it being EA, I'm still skeptical as many times as they burn people, because we have said that this is make or break for Battlefield, which is why I'm glad that they got rid of the campaign, because for the last few Battlefields, what's been happening is they've been having weak-ass campaigns, and all everybody's been worried about is the multiplayer. Everybody's mad that people are mad about something not being there when it was there. All it was just doing is getting ragged on. So it wasn't like they were doing anything meaningful with campaigns. And if you want a campaign, then there are plenty of other games of that format that you can go play and get you a story mode out of.
Yeah, so basically they're just putting all their eggs in the multiplayer basket because people said fuck that campaign.
That's where majority of players today, like that's where they go. And I can't, and you know, and we can't fault them for that tactic.
Exactly not. That's what it is. Exactly.
So from the story that I read, they were saying that, you know, we're gonna pour all of our assets into multiplayer. Okay. You know, we're not having no campaign. You know, we feel like we can, you know, spend way more money multiplayer, and you know, and make it look a lot better.
Okay. Well,
and I was like, as soon as I read that, I was like, "Fuck you, suck a dick. I don't want to play. I ain't gonna give you my money."
That's closed-minded thinking. I feel.
No, the reason why is because I'm a single player and I play campaign. When I don't feel like playing, I want to play the game.
Then
but I don't want to play
Call of Duty and shit. That's what I'm saying. There's every game doesn't have to cater to.
But I like Battlefield. If I like a certain game for what it has and been consistent for, and it's what got me into the game. Don't take that shit away.
So when you play Battlefield, so you telling me when you play Battlefield, the majority of what you play is campaign?
I'll say this.
Hold on. Yes or no? When you play Battlefield, what do you majority? What do you make? What is the majority of your play time?
I play campaign first.
Okay, you play. No, I'm not asking what you play first. What do you play majority? Or what do you spend most of your time majority on Battlefield? Do you spend majority of your time in campaign? Or because y'all, how many times have we had? Okay, but how many times have we said this? How many times have we said we are tired of fucking developers dropping $64, $95, $70 games for a damn campaign that's 6 to 8 hours, and then when you done, there's $65 that's out of there, and then boom, that's it.
Hey,
that's bullshit. I'm sick. So when people say campaign, if you gonna give me a campaign, I need shit like Skyrim, Fallout, and shit like that. Them are the campaigns I need, so I can get 100+ hours out.
Why don't you give me with an update every time you come sell me a new fucking shit? An add-on. Why don't you can't give me a campaign story add-on?
Okay, but hold on. Hold on. Whoa. Kev, then you might not have read that part on the article because they said that even though there's no campaign, there's gonna be campaign elements to the way you play. You gotta say, we're talking about, you got a PS5, right? Hold on. You got a PS5, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Phil, everybody, y'all heard about the new deal that Ratchet and Clank is doing where they can import different objects and weapons from other games. We're talking about evolving, right? Taking the next step forward, right? Okay, with that comes uncomfortable change. So, what I'm saying is like if everybody's on multiplayer, why not be the first one to be like, hey, not only did we kill multiplayer, but we also gave you a fucking campaign-like format in multiplayer, and we're the first one to do it. Just like everybody.
Destiny. Destiny did that shit.
Destiny did a poor-ass job of it if they did anything.
But you're saying Battlefield did it.
Slow down. And Titanfall 1 did it as first. They was the first one to do it.
Both of those games I didn't fuck with.
Phil, you muted, bro. I can't hear you. Go ahead.
Titanfall 1 they did it first.
Hold up.
I got both. I got Titanfall 1 and 2 for free for PlayStation. Never played it. I got Destiny 1. I hopped on with some homeboys and already leveled up and shit because I bought it on sale. They done motherfucking moshed the whole fucking game. And I was just motherfucking tag along. And then I got Destiny 2 still in the fucking wrapper. I never opened that bitch up.
Hey, hold on, but let's pass it to Phil though, because he ain't chimed in not one time on this whole damn topic. So let's go ahead and give it to him real quick. Phil, bro, go ahead and get it. Bro, how do you feel about Battlefield and everything going on? Bro, go ahead, do your thing, bro. You got it, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna start off with Battlefield first of all.
Okay.
I like the way they are doing their damn thing and whatnot. They're trying to do their own individual thing. I'm cool with that. The whole argument between the whole campaign mode and multiplayer mode, all of this here, I'm gonna say it like this: when the fact that majority of these multiplayer games are free nowadays, that does kind of skew us on that aspect of it. When you give us a campaign, that's what makes us have to pay for it, because that means somebody took the time to get voice actors and different artist drawings and stuff like that or whatnot. So that's why I feel like when you do get a campaign, you should pay for it or whatnot. Yes. Now, at the end of the day, though, the one thing I will say is that we've been having games with campaign modes in them for the longest. Destiny, Titanfall, Call of Duty even has it now or whatnot when they have the whole go race for Adler and shit like that or whatnot, where you had to go play a certain series of things in Warzone to complete a new character and stuff like that. And they still have cutscenes with those. So it's not a new thing or whatnot. They're just trying to make sure they innovate it and make it their own thing.
For sure.
So the one thing I will say is, I'll finish it off like this. Paying for the game has no difference on me on what the game does. If it's a multiplayer game or a single player game, it doesn't matter to me. As long as you don't make me pay for a game, don't make me pay $60 for a game and then have microtransactions in it. That's something I ask.
For sure. Okay.
But this Battlefield though, also a couple of things so that you well, just one thing you didn't say anything about it. I don't know if you were going to get to it.
Go ahead.
Was that their weapons aren't going to be modern weapons. They're going to be more like sci-fi or futuristic type weapons in this game.
Yes.
So that's gonna make it even more different. I don't know if that's gonna hold it like how it did with which one?
Black Ops 3 or Infinite?
Yeah.
No, I think they're gonna take guns like M16s and shit like that, and they're gonna add different like twerks. Because you saw the way that dog dropped like it was a drone. How it was just sitting there, and then it just dropped down and started doing its own damn thing. Like, so I think they're gonna do some things like that. But no, that's definitely a good point, bro. As far as how they're gonna be changing up the weapons in there.
I feel it's gonna be negative on them.
Hold on, I think you kind of low. Is he coming through kind of low in y'all's?
What I sound like now?
Okay, there you go. Now I can hear you.
So look, I feel that's gonna be a negative though, because it's like people, they say they want futuristic, but it seems like every time these type of games go futuristic, they get ragged on. So because I feel like they go too ridiculous.
Yes, exactly, and which is why I feel like the environment, things like the tornadoes and what other people are doing over here could affect what you're doing over there. I feel like that right there could be the thing that offsets, you know, some of the things that we're talking about that we're worried about here, like the guns and stuff like that. And it helps me, because one thing that Conquest has always done, they've always made it to where it doesn't feel so one-sided. And if it is one-sided, it just means you getting your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? So they have kind of way, regardless of your gun attachments, your crew, there's always seems to be that balance there. And so honestly, bro, I'm willing to give it a chance. I do, with it being EA, and with us being Xbox guys, you know it's gonna be Game Pass for us, so we'll have the chance to either get it for free or go pay it. But I'm gonna be honest with you, for this Battlefield right here, I'm actually thinking about coming up off the bread on this one. Like, that's how much I believe in this game and what's going on. And what's going on. No, fuck that. I'm talking about going the hundo. Because if it's one thing that Battlefield's done for me in the past, I'm gonna tell you this. Remember what I've said this on the podcast before. Everybody gets mad about Call of Duty and those season passes, how they out $50 a piece. And think about how many season passes have dropped in battle packs, right? That are like $50. With Battlefield, when I bought my premium pass for that thing, like I say, I turn on Battlefield 4 right now, and I still get the benefits from that premium pass that I bought from the beginning. Battlefield nailed that right out of the gate. Now, they did say they will have those different, like with every season, there'll be a new something with it, but as far as like, you're never gonna miss out on the perks and shit like that with Battlefield. Like that, I'm willing to give them a chance on this one, because while they're going forward, Call of Duty's going backwards, and we'll get to that later on.
The last thing I'll say about it is that they also said they're gonna try to drop it with 7 maps.
Oh yes, for all out warfare. So not only, and I think this is something that they did that Call of Duty didn't do. We stayed on Verdansk so damn much. People got tired of Verdansk. And they're giving you that Conquest, like I said, with 7 different maps right out the gate. So you're getting those, think about how many different playstyles you can get. Especially with the Ronda Zook. Y'all know what the Ronda Zook is, right?
No.
That was where the guy at the scene was in his jet. It's been happening since like Battlefield 3. He's in the jet, jumps out the jet, pulls out his rocket launcher, blows some shit up, but goes back down and gets back into his jet and flies the fuck off. Y'all ain't never seen nobody do that in Battlefield before?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, there's just, get ready for fucking clips and shit to start going crazy on Twitch, YouTube, and memes and shit like that going all down your shit, cause it's gonna get that crazy. Let's see. Yeah, bro, good point out there. I think actually with you bringing that up, I really think that hits it, and I had something about Call of Duty fans and stuff like that, but I'll save that for when we actually get to Call of Duty. So let's go ahead and bring up next topic that Philly Flexer brought to the table, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you the floor on this one. This was pay more for more pay, bro. Go ahead and explain that to him.
Okay, so you know, I was going through my little articles, kind of like reading up on stuff and stuff like that or whatnot, and then I see that Chipotle was raising their prices up because they're having to start paying their people more. And I know people are gonna complain. They're gonna walk at Chipotle like, "Why is this raised up? Why isn't this here?" Whatnot. And it's like, hey, well, I got to stop paying this person $8 an hour. I got to pay him $12 an hour now.
McDonald's went up, Chipotle can go up.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't think I want to ask. The main thing I want to ask y'all on this one is, are y'all, including the chat, are y'all ready to start paying more, even though we're making more?
That's a legit
I don't
question.
mind.
I want to see that chat popping right now for all non-sippers rocking right now. Are you willing to pay more for your food and stuff? The conveniency of it, because I think that's something people leave.
I mean,
out.
it's like people don't understand.
If I pay more, is my food, is my service gonna get any better?
Yeah, because think about it.
No.
Bro. People aren't realistic. People want 15 an hour, but they still want all the hook. It's like the motherfucker who want, hey, bro, I want you to go get me that Snoop Dogg, Wiz Khalifa, you know what I'm saying, weed and shit, but I still only want to pay $10 a gram. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of.
But I mean, like services.
Okay.
But I mean, like that.
Okay, hold on. Before Kevin even start, Archie, the one thing he wants, we got to address right here, or whatnot with all this, it's this whole service thing. Yes, once people start getting paid more, whatnot. Hush. I don't know why my dog started barking right now.
Side of the service.
No, what I'm saying is that when people start getting paid more for, hold on, I gotta let these dogs out. I don't know what
Got you. But I'll go ahead. But go ahead, bro. No, go ahead. I was already talking. Go ahead.
Because it feel like everybody was gonna want to attack like people don't deserve to pay. So I wanted to put this in y'all head before it's like people don't deserve to pay.
Yeah.
Minimum wage would be okay at whatever it is for fast food, as we like to call it, because we work harder jobs, quote unquote.
Okay.
Like, if they were getting paid enough to live,
smoke that shit.
But as niggas that's all worked fast food jobs and has been at that minimum wage, and we kind of know it's not enough to really fucking live. So they 15, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can debate what livable is.
Hold on real quick. Let me go ahead and get that shout out.
That motherfucker Marcus just hit that share. Appreciate it. Kyle Campbell coming up in here, pulling up with us, man. That's what I'm talking about. I see y'all sipping that motherfucking Kool-Aid right here. Pull that shit up, man. You know what I'm talking about?
All right, go ahead and do your thing.
And so before we start attacking like whether they deserve money or not, it's like you gotta think they just deserve something livable. And so if people not getting paid livable wages, of course they gonna be rude. But when you getting paid nicely, you come off a little bit differently at work.
But that's not what
that's cap.
Hold on. Let's get before we get back into it. Let's get to some of the sippers' comments right now.
And that's what I feel with Phil said.
Carquette says, I think it's worth it. Mike Majaya says, okay, if the person does the work and make or taste great, yes, and the people do need to get paid more, sure. But if I get some shit ass stuff, then nah. So people going, so he's basically, Mike is saying, with the price going up, the quality, there's gonna have no more of this subpar. You know what I'm saying? But like, he don't think the people would tolerate that. I feel like is what he's talking about.
And my argument just for that is that when people get paid more, they're happier, and when people are happier at work, they do better jobs. And that's
right, exactly. That's exactly what I mean. Like,
here's the problem right here. As soon as that pay goes up, and we all start living just a little bit better or whatnot, next thing you know, rent's gonna go up. The cost of water and electricity is gonna go up and stuff like that. Especially with so many people moving to Texas and stuff like that, all this stuff is gonna start hiking up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like a double-edged sword or whatnot, man. People sitting there and say that they'll take more money or whatnot, but as soon as they start getting more money, everything else is gonna rise up or whatnot, man.
You also have that's where we have the great opportunity to choose where we want to buy shit. Because not everybody's just gonna raise their prices like that. Some people's gonna leave it at their profit level and keep it going.
You know, the cost of wages gotta go up.
It has
So
to.
eventually, it's gonna happen everywhere.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
But with
So it's
all
gonna
of us
happen
work, but
across
with
the
us
board.
having history and for anybody out there, y'all have had history in the fast food and retail and stuff like that. You know, when that happens, you still paying for product and the stuff that you're selling. So
You have like, and
you're gonna have to raise price. If you're sending more money out the door than
You have
what's
to
coming in,
bring more money
you
in.
gotta bring more money in. Like that's
have-
business. So of course, if we're gonna pay everybody more, then for us to compensate that and to still be able to pay you your 15, then guess what? That $8 burrito probably gonna be about $9.50, $10 maybe.
That's fine,
You
long
know?
as my order is correct, bro. I'm about to pay your ass no more fucking money.
But see,
and my shit got sour cream in it, bro.
And now my last thing on that is, here's what's gonna happen, because I'm seeing it already happen. They're gonna start hiring more younger kids where they can pay them at the basis, because I see it even. Never mind, I'm not gonna do that right now. I see it in different workplaces. I see it in workplaces where they try to hire people at the lowest price because they don't have experience, and then like, oh, you rise up in the company, but I could just walk up in there with all my experience and get paid buku money because I have all this experience. So trust me, I'm sitting there watching and I'm like, I know what they're doing.
Well,
I know what they're doing.
Well, you got to think though. Those jobs aren't meant to be career jobs unless you're trying to be manager, things like that. Those aren't meant to be career
You know
jobs.
what
Those
they
are meant
better
to
do?
be. Those are meant to build experience.
They better take them things out when you go through the drive-through. Oh yeah, Taco Bell can pay for your college, and we can send you to go. You can get all these. Take that shit off the motherfucking nose. Then quit having.
Because I don't want to be in college struggling and working at Taco Bell. No free time, and my Taco Bell money is just my gas money to get back and forth to school.
Just like that. So, but hold on. I don't think the sippers also okay. You know what I'm saying? I mean, anybody got anything on that? Because I know what I'm saying.
That's just business talk.
That's what I'm saying. They came in like, hey, damn, did we just shit? I came in here for some Kool-Aid and fucked around and got JBL on Fox News talking stuff. But but honestly though, I feel like that was a legit topic though. Like we talk about, you know what I'm saying, what's going on in the culture and what's going on around, and let's be real, that shit affects all of us. You know what I'm saying? That affects everybody. So, hey, every now and again, yeah, you ain't gonna get no motherfucking politics here, but you will get some money. That's probably gonna affect your life.
Talk.
Yeah, you gonna get some money talking some shit that might affect your life. You know what I'm saying? We Steve Irwin in the hood in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? with the knowledge and shit.
Damn it.
But hey, man, appreciate you bringing that one to the freaking table, man, for sure. On next though, I want to go ahead and get to.
Steve Irwin.
We're gonna go ahead and get to the Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather fight. Now, my reference for on this one,
man, I remember y'all niggas was like, "Oh, you gonna watch this fight? Hell yeah, I'm watching this fight. I ain't watching that shit."
See.
All right.
I use Nathan Grayson from Kotaku as my reference as far as me bringing the topic up. But basically, what it was saying was like, "Yo, this is just the beginning of these type of fights." Like. The point that Logan Paul and him and his brother and the Mayweathers, the point that they're making about how these promoters are doing and how much money you can really make is only gonna attract different, you know what I'm saying, celebrities and more celebrities to come in. So even though we don't like it, it's probably not gonna be going anywhere. I mean, Chad Ochocinco was in there, you know what I'm saying?
And got smooth knocked
and guess what? They got motherfuckers like Philly Flexer by the gonads because they know it's gonna be folks who regardless are going to pay money to see it because they just want to see what happens. Just like when people bought Mayweather fights because they wanted to see him get knocked out, and then it didn't happen, and they were.
Damn, they get knocked out. See him get that dub. What you talking about?
Mayweather, bro.
No, hold on.
He's the best bank robber in the world.
Go ahead.
No.
Floyd Mayweather is the best con man.
He in on y'all.
He is the best con man in American history.
Hold on. Who's
I
in the
didn't
floor
pay
right now?
for the fight. I didn't pay for the fight. All I was gonna say is,
I guess Flash getting.
I felt my 15 minutes, man. I felt like I got robbed and I didn't pay for that bitch. I was expecting him to knock him the fuck out, and I didn't get that shit, bro. I was pissed. I'm watching this shit. I'm like, and he was attacking. At the same time, he was giving them the footballs and elbows. I was like, all right, he finally gonna kill him before he gets to the 8th round.
Yo, Tommy said, pay me, I'd get in the ring. He said, I'd get in that ring to catch some hands too.
Man.
Bro, hell yeah.
So,
give me Floyd at 54. I'll go in there for a couple million.
Bro.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
Let me kind of. Floyd is the greatest con man of all time. I don't think, now looking at it, bro, I don't think any of his like probably last 10, 20 fights were real. And I'm talking about professional. And we're not even gonna talk about GOAT status for the simple fact that he ain't even fought as much as any of the other people I consider GOATs.
Patrick Manzo, thanks for the like, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate y'all sipping with us.
But, people thinking that him and Logan aren't friends, get the fuck out of here. He was never gonna knock his friend out.
Nah.
B, like,
you saw the point where he like punched him and like Logan fell into him. He had like
laughing and shit. Yeah, he just said that. His motherfuckers just all like laughing and shit.
I think people think he dazed him, but I really think that they was just joking. Like he was like, bro, you hit me a little too hard right there. Bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They were proving a flaw. They were proving the flaw in not just boxing but combat sports right now. They're making the
okay. Hold on.
At one point, I wanted y'all to talk about before I.
Hold on. Okay, well I'll say that. It's
right gonna become WWE, bro.
Okay,
it's gonna become WWE.
It's slowly becoming that. Yes. But what I will say is, it is slowly becoming that. Because it's just a whole bunch of big money bets, and it's like who wants to persuade on what side of the bet of the fight. Because we're even arguing right now about what's the fight, like even like the last fight with Jake and Ben or whatnot. I was the main one that was like, oh no, Ben asking through that fight, and then I have all these other MMA fighters like, no, he got knocked out or whatnot. And now like this fight here, what you heard people saying, oh yeah, Logan did get knocked out, and you got to hear some people saying, oh no, he didn't get knocked out, he was just kind of just trying to play it up. And I'm like, this is what we're coming to nowadays, where people can't even decide if a real fight is a real fight anymore.
The thing is
but hold on. Here's my last question. My question on this side said that y'all gonna try to give Logan that much credit that he's that good of a fighter that he can fake a fight?
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, he left a window open for him to call out Conor McGregor and make more dumbass fights because, hey, I went the rounds with Mayweather. I can go, motherfucker.
But you know what? Hold on. The article that I read pointed to something though. Dudes like what Jake and Logan are doing though is, even though we hate it, guess what this is doing? This is only building their resume. They just gonna keep taking these tomato can ass fights, building their resume, so when they do go to challenge somebody, you can't deny them. Cause they can say, bro, I got in the ring and done, and you know how it is when whether it's boxing or UFC, you know how much dudes like to flex their record. You know what I'm saying?
Wrestling.
Like no matter if it was an exhibition or a real deal, yo, I got in the ring with such and such, and did this, and that's what they gonna keep doing. And you watch, you gonna look up, and they gonna be in the real world of that shit if they keep fucking around.
Man, the chat that I was in, bro, I was just told him, I said, I wish Kimbo Slice was still alive right now.
You said you wish who was still alive?
Kimbo Slice.
Okay, I thought that's what I heard. Oh,
but
man.
The thing is, you want to know what's crazy? I kind of like the route that this is going, because I don't agree with the way like we just use gladiators now. That's basically all these are. We just like gore fest.
Pretty much.
That's been a whole life. That's been
that's
they're just not dying. Look, some are dying, but they're not a lot.
You can try to argue it, blah blah blah. But I'm saying is, as people, that shit is a little too animalistic, and I still don't. That's why I don't really fuck with boxing. So the fact that they're faking it and y'all dumbasses are still buying it or gonna buy it regardless, I kind of like that more, because that kind of takes the pressure off of people actually getting physically hurt.
So you don't like you said you don't like fighting?
No.
Oh.
You don't like no mixed martial arts, no boxing, no none of that?
I don't like doing it. No, I was like, you learn it for protection and shit.
No.
Who the fuck
you
like
watching it?
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You like watching it,
bro. Yeah.
That's what I'm asking.
Do I want to see somebody get beat to a bloody pulp? No. Do I like watching UFC? No.
Get fuck out of here! I can't take your opinion seriously. Fuck that.
I mean, I'm just
But I
saying.
see a nigga beat to death with a ref ain't stopping that shit.
But do you not see the issue with that?
No, I do not.
I think he just dropped. Now, Phil, where's your bomb effect right now? Cause he damn sure just dropped one right now.
I'm kind of
like for real.
Nah,
what's the reason you watch NFL? Just see a nigga get that motherfucking Christmas lights lit up.
Hold on, can I ask a question real quick? Isaiah, when you was in school, were you ever in school and then like fights just broke out and stuff like that?
Yes.
Okay. Did you go towards to try to look what was going on, or did you always just try to go on and mind your own business?
I watched from a distance.
Still had your attention, though.
But you're right, but at the same time, it's like, I was the type of nigga that, look, nah, you gotta hear me out.
She said he ain't with that shit.
Oh my damn.
With that shit. I ain't with that shit within 60 feet of me.
If I see niggas picking on niggas, I don't fuck with that shit.
No,
right?
that's not what we mean, but
No, let me finish, you aggressive ass niggas. what I'm saying is like, just watching pointless beatings and seeing who can make the other person more bloody.
He muted himself.
He muted himself because his opinion didn't matter.
he didn't want to say no real shit.
Go ahead, bro. You still got the flow, man. Go ahead.
What I'm saying, nigga, I'm saying,
I love you. I say I do.
there's an issue with our culture if we like watching a man beat another man damn near to death.
We've been doing it for thousands of years.
Hey,
We've been doing it for thousands of years.
Look, I get what y'all saying, and that's not a problem. But what I'm saying is that we will never fucking evolve as long as we like seeing people beat the shit out of each other. That's why niggas are dying in the street. Y'all can make jokes out of this shit, bro.
You know what? Hold on. I think I know. I feel where he going with this. Hold on. He making a good ass point. We talk about how I'm playing devil's advocates here because I'm sorry, I do still watch boxing and UFC. Hold on. To play devil's advocate to what he's saying though, we talk about now how with scary movies it's hard to scare us and shit like that because we desensitized to every damn thing. You know what I'm saying? He's saying that stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I can respect his opinion on that. He feels that shit like that contributes to why motherfuckers don't give a fuck and want to just, you know what I'm saying, run up and do any and everything.
Because it's legal to beat a man to death. I can beat a man to death if we get in the ring, basically.
Yeah.
We're in the ring and we sign up. But that's not, even though Kool, we both signed up for it, we shouldn't be able to just fucking watch that on the daily. Little kids are watching the niggas come out bloody and shit, and y'all wonder why.
Oh, that's a different story now.
No, nigga,
that's a different story.
No, bro, we grow up with PTSD, nigga. We all grew up watching niggas die and shit in the street, so now we used to that shit. But if you let your little kid watch UFC every fucking day, and
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's a different story, though. That's a different story. It's a different story between us growing up in the hood and seeing that shit, and then somebody letting their kid watch a $60 pay-per-view or whatnot
every week, and they're getting.
Once again, you're letting your kid watch a $60 pay-per-view because you know there's gonna be violence in it. That's on the parents on that one. Okay. But seeing the violence in the hood, that's just hood life.
No, you're right, but I'm saying the point is we glorify one and we shun the other.
Because it's professionals who are trained to do it against ignorant niggas.
So, but you're missing my point.
You got some good ass points here.
One violence.
But I'm saying, look at that.
Let me talk right quick. Let me talk, cause y'all niggas want to talk over me all the time. One is okay because they're professional. So your kids can watch violence if it's professional.
No, that's where you're getting wrong.
So you're saying
that's where you're getting wrong. So you're saying what I'm saying is you can have professional fighting where adults, mature adults, pay their money to watch professional fighting. I don't go drag my 5-year-old son into the rooms and say, hey, come watch Derek Lewis beat up this guy and whatnot.
Okay, not 5, but 10 and up are watching UFC.
That's still on their parents though. That's still on their parents.
Just answer the question, yes or no?
That's still on their parents.
Answer the question, Phil.
That's still on their parents.
Answer the question, yes or no?
It's a yes and no, because you have some kids who don't even care about it, and some kids that find it interesting just because they want to know what it is.
Look, you're just trying to negate my point. So we all agree, yes, teenagers and kids are watching violence damn near every day that is professionally ordained just because they're professional. So they're allowed to watch it.
I ain't gonna say every day, but okay.
You can find that shit on YouTube damn near every. I promise you, in high school, what were we watching? Boxing matches, UFC matches, and then all that aggression shit. So what I'm saying is,
we did have Kimbo Slice videos on YouTube.
Yes, bro, not backyard knockyard. Yes, I can't say the words, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about. So regardless, watching that every day as a kid makes kids aggressive. We may not want to agree with that, but niggas gonna have to start saying like, "Oh, I'm not a man if I can't knock no nigga out."
Okay, so let me ask you this. Can I ask you this question, Isaiah? Real quick, with that being said, because you're talking about the aggressiveness and knowing what we know now about football, then does that mean, you know what I'm saying, the same thing with kids? Because we know what offensive linemen go through. That's a car crash every time. You know what I'm saying? Like when you put those pads on and dudes get hit and get like that. So now we on the deal. Okay, you can watch football because you know what I'm saying, it's set up like this, but you can't go over here and watch it because
you just contradicted yourself with that one.
Look, because certain sports, football, we may focus on the aggression because that's what we're taught to focus on. But as an athlete that loves football, played it.
I'll give you that.
So that was my.
I couldn't throw the shit of a football or whatnot, but goddamn it, since I couldn't take a damn hit, I was able to play the damn game.
Phil, shush. Let me talk. So I'm saying, as somebody that loves and played the game, and it's tactical. There's more keys. You play as a team. It's not all aggression. Yes, you have them hits and contact. That's like
and they happen on a lot of plays.
Yes. And so is there ways to take it out and calm it down and make it safer? Yes, I'm not saying football is the safest fucking sport, but it's not focused on two men putting their fucking fist and just fighting each other. I get it as people like, oh,
there's 10 people who do that in the middle of the freaking field where they just shove each other.
It's a flag if you put your hand to their face, bro. You have to.
And what about it's a flag if you put your hand in the face. What about everything else from the neck below?
You done turned to Kevin. Just because you louder than me don't make you right. So,
no, bro. No, because I completely disagree with you, bro. Because you're contradicting yourself. You're making it seem like it's okay for one form of violence, but not another form of violence. Look, it's all violence, bro. It's what it is.
That's the point that I was making.
I get what you're saying, but beating someone to a bloody pulp is a lot different than having to hold someone's shoulder pads and block them.
Okay. No cap then? So is hockey not okay in your book then? Hockey should be illegal to you?
When they start doing all the fighting shit, it's not illegal, nigga, but I don't think that they shouldn't allow that shit because what's the point? But
alright, you know what? Can we pass the blunt to some wrestling? Some RAS.
No, give me something else. Isaiah got me brought up. Give me something else.
Okay.
Hey, hold on. Let me finish this.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I got another thing about this with you specifically, Phil, because you even said if you had the choice, you wouldn't play any sports. You would have been more on the statistical side. So I have a real issue with you liking physical sports if you would have never chose to play them.
Because I'm no good at them.
I get it. But you were no good because you were less physical. And looking at your frame, it makes sense. So, as a nigga that chose to play, and a nigga that was in that shit, trust me, like, it's not as violent as you think. So just because you was scared and
dude, no, hold on, my nigga. Don't call me scared, my nigga. Number one. Number two, I played into my fucking junior year in high school. So I do know what I'm talking about, sir. I'm just saying I knew I was gonna make it professionally.
It ain't about.
Don't cap on me now. Don't cap on me now.
Nobody. It's not about.
Don't sell me now. Don't call me scary and don't cap on me now.
I ain't mean it like that, bro. Get out your feelings. What I meant.
No, you called me scary, my nigga. You legit said scared.
Cool.
Nobody scared. I played into my junior fucking year and I moved up here to Dallas and I realized everybody was 8 feet taller than me.
That's not a fear.
No, it's not a fear. It's called a skill gap. When I played in the 4A football or when I in Greenville, that's one thing. You move here to Dallas when you're in the Brian Adams, it's 5A. It's a skill gap.
That's a good ass for me.
As a nigga that I grew up small. That's an ego thing. Fine, I'm sorry. What I'm saying is, you said you would choose statistical rather than actually playing. So
knowing what I know now as a 32-year-old man.
Regardless, bro, what I'm saying is I have an issue with niggas that choose to watch rather than be in it, and that says something about humanity.
No, it's saying I wish I could when I can't.
All I'm saying is Go think about why y'all like so much fucking aggression in y'all life. All I'm saying.
Because people like to see things they can't do. You like to live out the dream that you can't do. People don't watch entertainment of stuff that they can do their damn self. I don't watch other niggas do things the same thing that I can do.
My key word, aggression. Look at why you like the aggressive things. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get on alright, I was gonna backdoor with wrestling, but I don't go, you know what I'm saying? He said no on that one just yet. So we're gonna go ahead and slide into some Call of Duty Vanguard then. We're gonna go ahead and slide on over that way. Now, we were talking about Battlefield earlier and how they're going forward in the future. While you have the next Call of Duty game going back to World War II. Now, I'm kind of, I don't know about this one. Because they're doing the same thing that they did with Black Ops Cold War. Remember where like they integrated and just blended it in? That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna turn Warzone back. They're gonna go back, have like an event thing, take it back to World War II and shit like that. Have a new Pacific map and shit like that, and do all of that shit. Because it's gonna be Sledgehammer, the same people who did Call of Duty World War II, but they're gonna be running off the Warzone engine.
Is that map that they was talking about that was supposed to actually be for Cold War, but they just end up just like not doing it, but now they're like going to do it?
I don't know if that's the case with this specific map, but all I saw was that it was called the Pacific map. I know everybody out there who watching who get real technical on the specific and Pacific love the way I just hit that shit right there. But nah, bro.
Oh, like, trust me, that's a joke that will not die. People will not let that go.
Ever. But like, what do y'all feel about that? Number one, how do you feel about Call of Duty going back to World War II? And not only that, how do you feel about it being Sledgehammer going back? Because like it was people are less fond of the Sledgehammer games out of the Activision, Treyarch, and all that shit. Sledgehammer seems to be people's less favorite one. Now, do they get a pass because they're probably going to be, well, since they're running off the Warzone engine? Do you think that gives them kind of the curve, or does that feel like, okay, same game, new skin?
Okay, so I never played that old mode or whatnot, or old map or anything like that, so I really don't have a big opinion on that or anything like that. But I feel like a lot of people are going to complain about it because once they get their hands on it, if it's anything. Had
Call of Duty World War II, remember?
Yeah, I had it.
And what happened? Yeah. Exactly, my point right there. Put that shit down quick, fast, because it wasn't. It wasn't.
So what I'm saying.
I was upset.
Go ahead, sir.
I was upset the campaign was so short.
Here we go. The campaign talk again.
And so like that, but me purely, I always say it, even when we be playing like on the weekends and shit, I'm a campaign nigga. I would much rather us play through a Halo campaign than something else or something like that. You see, that's just me though. Yeah. Because I prefer story mode along with shooting.
Can I interject some on the campaign thing? Because I will give you this. With me, I'm more of a fan on campaign. Owen, thanks for the like, man. Thank y'all for coming in and sipping with us, y'all. We got 13 cups. Pull up. With me, when it comes to campaign, I'm more of a fan on campaign when I can link up with y'all and run the campaign. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Crane, what's going on, man? Hey, why did that just sound like bars right now? Campaign doing the thing, Kevin Crane, and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It just flew. Owen up in here saying, hey, pouring up cups. Kevin saying DTKA all day, motherfuckers. That's what I'm talking about. We got Victor up in the motherfucking building. What is going on, man? How you doing? But real question though. Go ahead.
What? Fuck. Oh no, I hear what you're saying. I do prefer that though. That's why I say like I was trying to run Halo for so long because I know you can run it with 4 niggas and like or Saints Row when you have different things where you can do missions or like I just like like multiplayer co-op is way more lucrative in my opinion.
Right.
They don't ever go that way.
Because like I feel like with me single player campaign, it's just we're at a point now where it's too limited. There ain't much more you can give us on a single player campaign. Like we're at, you can add a few different like mechanics to like you could get a a Last of Us or a Horizon Zero Dawn or some shit like that you could probably like you'll get those every now and then. But I feel like
you gotta start making those games co-op.
Exactly. When we sit down, like we want to play this, like give us story modes and campaigns, but let us be able to sit down like we can hop on gears and do shit like that. You know, that's the type of shit that I can fuck with. So I'll go ahead and rephrase what I said earlier. It was more or less the single player campaigns and stuff that really get it. If you're talking about co-op campaigns and stuff like that, I'm cool with. Which is why
they need to bring them back.
Yeah, which is why I feel like, hey, maybe Battlefield has something here. Maybe they're not calling it campaign because of the co-op online factor of it and where we're going. But you also got a lot of Call of Duty fans out there now who were, you say, oh, well, it's just weak ass Battlefield again. They got good ass trailers, but the games come out and they just suck. And people are already just, and when you hear this argument now, it shows the age gap. It shows the age gap because bro, I'm telling you, I've been seeing it on Facebook the past 2 days, especially today. You got motherfuckers in there talking who swear up and down that Call of Duty just created the whole thing. Like they know nothing about Conquest and how big of a deal it was and shit. You feel what I'm saying? And
I feel like they're catching up. They're trying to catch up to Battlefield in certain aspects.
But you know what the rebuttal was, or what they were saying? Battlefield's trying to catch up to Call of Duty. And I'm like, no, because number one, they're two different type of games. Battlefield is more realistic. Call of Duty's more arcade-like, which is why do you think Warzone took off? Warzone didn't just take off because of Warzone and the playstyle. It took off because the game mechanics and everything felt fresher about it. Like when you picked it up, it had like Battlefield-like movements with it a bit, just in a Call of Duty world. You see what I'm saying? It was the Battlefield elements added to Call of Duty that made Warzone and shit like that what it is. So when I'm sitting there and I'm just seeing these comments, I'm like, bro, y'all are just showing y'all's age, and so many people sit there and they have their opinions and they're just not qualified. Yes, I understand you got a Facebook profile. Yes, I understand you got 1,000 Twitter followers and shit like that. But you dumb as fuck and you don't deserve to be inputting your opinion just because you can type it and press send or enter. Bro, I feel like, you know what, there should be like something, like, I know we against chips and shit, but there should be some way to just activate in the brain. Like, you shouldn't even be able to say shit unless you know what the fuck you talking about. Like, you should, like, as soon as you go to just your face just and then it just go back. Because you ain't allowed to say it. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Just go on to the next day, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's how it should be from now on. But damn, since he not back yet, I'll go ahead and get to so I don't know if y'all heard about, have y'all ever heard about Bally Fight Nights or anything like that? It's kind of like the UFC MMA type tournament thing. Have y'all heard about that?
Nuh-uh.
Okay, so there's this it's this tournament thing that goes on. It's called Bally Fight Night, and what they're doing is they're incorporating, you know, the Mortal Kombat, like the HUD bar, your health bar and shit that's up top. They're doing that during live fights. They're doing that during live fight, but it's not a health bar; it's a power bar. Phil, I don't know if you saw the deal. I don't know if you saw the deal about the you know about Battle Fight Night.
Yeah, I heard about it, and I was like sitting there looking at
I'm like, how are you gonna execute that?
How are you gonna even judge like somebody's power level on that?
Exactly, but they're like, oh, it gives the fans able to predict and do shit like that, and you know what I'm saying, and all that other shit, and I'm just like, it's cool. It's one of those, it's cool on paper, you know what I'm saying? But when you go to execute, it's like, okay, there's a hole there, you know what I'm saying, in execution. Because when you're watching, that's the thing with UFC. You could be sitting there watching a fight, it could be a 30-second fight. 20 seconds into it, it looked like one guy got it. And then those other 10 seconds, next thing you know, the guy on the other side who was just getting his ass whooped just laid the other guy out, slept him, and then walked away with the dub.
So
how you gonna judge power level off of that?
Look, that's when you have a slight delay on the interface, and you gotta have that moment where it's like,
that's gonna be a hell of a delay. They're gonna have like a 30-minute delay on that bitch.
You ever see, you know, like the Naruto, the Dragon Ball Z, where they like fighting and somebody fighting, and then all of a sudden they power up right quick. That's like, boom, and then pop his ass. Like, his shit gotta shoot from 0 to 1.
Whoever the producer, he better be quick on that button.
I'm just saying,
because that's gonna be hard to gauge, bro.
The only thing I can see them doing is like a betting odds gauge. Like, okay, like this person here has like better odds of winning the fight right now. That's the only thing I can see.
And I did hear that something about betting would be involved in there as far as like the people watching, giving them a chance to be able to predict, okay, who's gonna do what. So with that, I do feel like betting is going to get involved.
Just give me Bruce Buffer with the perfect as a it's
perfect.
Time.
Oh, hold up. I'm about to get on Quincy ass right now. He bullshitting. Quincy, you bullshitting. First off, he say Battlefield.
He trolling.
Nah, I know who he is, but he said Battlefield is a bad copy of COD, bro.
Perfect.
Take the console and go trade that shit in the movie trading company, a Blockbuster or somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
You capping with that?
Yeah, that's big cap. That's big cap. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask the room right now. Do y'all want to get into our Knockout City review, or do y'all want to go ahead and talk about basically y'all want to get to the wrestling topic? Or do y'all
Let's go ahead and get to the wrestling. Let's go ahead
and get to the wrestling because we got a lot of our wrestling folks up in here and shit like that. So let's go ahead and get on with the Lio Rush news to jump it off now. Phil, I'm gonna give him the headline and then I'll let you go ahead and give him the details on the whole thing.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So Lio Rush has basically called it quits right after appearing at AEW's Double or Nothing, and I'm gonna just leave it there, and I'm gonna go ahead and let Phil have the floor from here. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, so Lio Rush decided that it was actually last night or whatnot while we was watching NXT. It broke down that he tweeted out and he was like, "Hey, I have an injury. It's a shoulder injury or whatnot, and his state is pretty bad. He's gonna be out for a little bit." But he was saying due to his injury, he has realized that he wants to go ahead and retire because he sees he doesn't want his future or whatnot to be for his, for his family. He doesn't want to be injured all the time, wasn't involved in this shit. Now, the main reason why I wanted to bring this up is because, like, the main argument I was having with people was he's 26. Yes, he didn't have his first major injury or whatnot to where he's going to be out for a while. And I feel like right now he's making that decision and whatnot. I don't know what this man's mind is or whatnot, but like, in all honesty, I don't think he's fully in love with wrestling because too many times he said, I quit. And then he comes back, and then he comes back, and then he comes back. So I don't know if this is the case of...
Because we've seen this deal before. He claimed retirement right after he got released from WWE. And then went to MLW and GCW and started doing things.
And now signed a contract with New Japan.
Yes,
he was about to sign a...
Matter of fact, can you
AEW was...
for me real quick?
Go for it.
Didn't he say... or supposed to say like once he heals up, he's still gonna finish out or has to finish out his New Japan obligations before he can just go away. Yeah. So let's be honest. We know how wrestlers are. Take it for whatever habit, hobby you have. When it's like Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
He could sit there, go finish his New Japan stuff, and then all of a sudden be ready to come back. Now, Phil, with you being a big Lio Rush guy, I just saw somebody talk about ACH in the comments, so we'll get to that right after I ask Phil this question, y'all. I do peep your comments, so we are definitely going to get to those. As a Lio Rush fan, like, bro, you the one who brought him to my attention. I didn't know Lio Rush before you brought him to my attention. Cause seeing the back and forth and everything that's done, are you tired of seeing this shit? Like, yes. Are you sick of it? Why come back then, bro? Why even you know? That's
why when you said, with Phil, with you being a Lio Rush guy, I kind of just like roll my eyes. No cap, because like I'm so tired of this shit with this man or whatnot. Like, dude, you have like the biggest future in the world whatnot when it comes to wrestling and 26.
Okay.
And he's been popping since he was 23. But like every year he does something that like shoots himself in the foot. Like Lio Rush is the biggest take one step forward, take two steps back type wrestler that I know. And I want this guy, bro. And I want this guy to succeed so bad. But at the same time, it seems like every time I look up, he does something to hurt himself or whatnot. And like a lot of people don't see it. Like they'll see it in the moment, and then like when like time passes, and it's like, oh, I forgot about that. And I'm like, no. As an advocate for Lio Rush, I'm tired of seeing this. Dude, if you're gonna retire this time, you better retire or whatnot, because
the next time you come back, we're not gonna be as hyped as you think we are this time, bro. Enough is enough. Enough
because
is enough.
Because now I'm more or less like, dude, like you're You're starting to wear out the retirement thing, bro.
All right.
Go ahead and talk to chat real fast.
Go ahead. Lauren Easton says Lio Rush made a similar claim about retirement last year. His last match where he wanted his retirement was against ACH at a GCW show.
Yeah,
when he
match,
came back, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like he's confused or has self-doubt. I mean, can't really argue with that point, bro. And that's one of those where I want to come back and say something, bro, but I honestly can't. Like, I can't sit there and make a case that he doesn't have self-doubt. Because when you make this many come and goes, how can you make a case that he doesn't have self-doubt?
Like, it's sad because, like, it's weird because, like, I ain't gonna say it's sad because it's weird because, like, it seems like he wants to be a rapper. Yeah. He wants to have a music career. But at the same time, it's like his music career ain't popping as quickly as he wants it to be. So he still comes back to wrestling because that's where his money is or whatnot. And so I'm like, okay, what are you gonna do? Like, I'll send you a Lio Rush track later.
It's like eventually you gonna wear out your wealth.
You might. No, I ain't saying it's bad. I say you might like it, you might not.
Oh, okay.
But it's not popping the way. Like, it's not popping the way.
Is his wrestler's name his rap name?
Yes.
He's Lio Rush. He's Lio Rush.
Yeah, he's Lio Rush.
And Lauren also said, he was talking about his New Japan contract. He says, Clark Kent says, I was completely shocked when I seen him come out. I wanted to stay in the ring. I wanted him to stay in the ring longer though. Yeah, it did seem
but
like
that's why. No, that's why. That's why he got hurt.
Because he got hurt. Okay, for sure. And then Lauren says, do you think this is a work with Lio Rush quitting? Maybe he needs to raid Mark Henry's closet and get him that pink suit.
Well, now he don't be raiding Mark Henry's closet. Wasn't I was one of the people he pissed off earlier, or whatnot.
And had to. I can almost, without knowing any facts, I can comfortably say, like, if I was a betting man, I would put money on he had to mend that Mark Henry fence before him even coming back to AEW.
They said that they happened afterwards.
So they ended up mending fences after they were both signed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, Mark signed Lio, is it?
Okay.
Mark
big.
Wrestling?
No.
No. Okay.
Owen says if I was wrestling Lio Rush, I would hit him with a one hard punch and that would be it. Damn.
Well, I mean, I don't know, cause that man dude got that little Matrix shit going on or whatnot. I mean, he might be able to evade some of them hoes.
I gotta check him out.
Quincy says Carlito don't deserve a Hall of Fame because he sucks. I'm not even gonna entertain that one, bro. That's big cap.
Okay, I finna say that.
Carlito, that nigga would eat with the apple?
Yes.
That's a staple.
Hall of Fame. Fuck out of here.
Spitting in anybody's face who ain't
cool.
Yeah. Come on, hey, say that dude. Hey,
dude,
y'all better go watch some Carlito.
Hey, the first one came in with the he
couldn't come out right now.
Yes, he did. He came back. He came back during the Rumble, right?
Yeah, Rumble.
Yeah.
Did he spin somebody's face?
It's COVID.
So fuck it.
He couldn't.
That makes it even worse. Nigga,
He couldn't come out right now.
He couldn't spit in somebody's face. It was fucking COVID.
Bite that apple and take it, man.
That's why. But see, that's why my man over there. What's his name? Damn, it's not Yono.
I got a question for y'all.
That's why Yano over there. You just spraying the bottle. You know what I'm saying? Ain't even doing the spit thing. He just go out there. He used to do a spit thing up in there. He just spraying the bottle. Just spraying the bottle.
Shit, it wasn't wild. Lance Archer had to stop or whatnot, but
yeah, the timing was weird because it was right before all that shit went down that they told him to stop, and the next thing you know, this shit comes down and it's like, damn. All right, so let's go ahead.
Anyways.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and get to the
Hold on.
Go ahead, do your thing.
I heard a question.
No. Before you answer the question,
he said something. He said, I think he said something. He said John Cena versus R-Truth rap battle. Who y'all got?
R-Truth.
I kind of got John Cena. I ain't even gonna hold
man,
you.
Say let R-Truth get serious, man. Y'all think R-Truth playing?
Don't let Ron Killings get on that mic.
R-Truth got that.
Y'all think
R-Truth? Don't let Ron Killings get on that mic.
Playing? Nah, I'm rolling with R-Truth on that.
I ain't seen R-Truth a spitter for real.
Bro. I'll send you some R-Truth tracks, bro.
Cause I used to fuck with John Cena shit, and I know John Cena can spit.
Bro, I guarantee that is what he's doing when he's not doing anything WWE or wrestling with his family and shit like that.
Well, that and TikTok.
Yeah.
Him and Lana like the biggest WWE TikTok people in the world.
Don't want 1,000.
Let's see. He said Mankind is better than Carlito. Okay.
He said a bunch of people better than Carlito.
Yeah.
Okay.
He even said Boogeyman, and that's where I was like,
oh no,
yeah, like you had like
Boogeyman ain't no Hall of
like
Famer.
you named a whole bunch of Hall of Famers and then said Boogeyman. Quincy, come on now.
Ain't that the motherfucker who lied about his age and was older than what he really was, and then came in late? Like he lied somebody he was. I think it was like the Tough Enough thing. Somebody he was in his 20s or something. That motherfucker ended up being like 40.
Yeah, he was in his late 30s. Yeah.
No, that was that weird
wall over at Carlito.
The worms in the clock.
You said what?
Weird ass.
What'd you say? Flash, what'd you say? What'd you say?
I said it, motherfucker. I said it. Damn it.
No,
I didn't hear what you said.
I didn't hear what you said.
I put Chris Benoit over Carlito.
You should.
You should.
Okay.
Oh no, yeah. No,
But they never gonna do that shit.
Nah, I don't think they. Yeah. They
But Carlito is a Hall of Famer though.
Yeah.
The whole like their whole family
He's
is
not a
Hall of
Famer, but
Famers.
he's more like a golden, you know, a ring. You know, the Cowboys give to the players that don't get in the Hall of Fame.
Ring of Honor. The Ring of Honor type people.
There you go. You get the Ring of Honor.
Shit, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Yeah, James Jones ring.
Lauren says he does hope Lio Rush returns to the ring down the road. Says he's a great talent. I just hope he gets his head right, because the talent part is there. He just needs to get his shit, figure out what the fuck you want to do. But speaking of figuring out what the fuck you or they want to do, however you want to pull it, Aleister Back, like we were saying, you know, the room. Now, I did see a comment earlier about Paul Heyman basically going to bat for him and shit like that. Now, does Paul Heyman have something to do with this whole rumor thing of getting Aleister Black back, or was that just its own thing? Phil, go ahead.
No, it is true or whatnot. Paul Heyman was one of those people that was, he was one of several people that went to bat for Aleister Black and was like, hey, y'all released the dude y'all shouldn't have released or whatnot. And so a lot of people are trying to get him to come back and stuff like that or whatnot. It's weird because like Paul Heyman was one of the dudes, like when Paul Heyman had control of Raw, he was trying to create his own like SmackDown 6 again. But it was going to be like his Raw people. He wanted, you know, say make Apollo Crews, Mustafa Ali, Buddy Murphy, Ricochet, Aleister Black. He wanted these guys to be his top guys on the show. Hence why when he was in charge of Raw, they was getting a push. And then since he got demoted down or whatnot, and there's been Bruce and Vince, you've been seeing the Bobbies and the Drews and the Sheamuses and that's right here and whatnot. And all these smaller guys been getting goddamn squashed again. So, I mean, it's weird that WWE seemed like one hand does another thing without the other hand knowing, because like they just put all this money in, get this man all these new promo packages, new music, all this shit right here or whatnot, and all of a sudden it's like, yeah, we're gonna let you go now. We waste all these resources on writing a whole new story for him, doing all this right here. Yeah, we're gonna let you go now. That's cap. That's so stupid.
Maybe he got canceled.
No.
Who got
Because
canceled?
he went on Twitch. He went on Twitch the next day, and they had 8,000 viewers upon their whole, bro.
David
Nah, but I'm
Hobson,
saying, like,
thanks for the like, man.
like-
Appreciate you coming through, broski.
Not like in the public eye, but like, you know, blackball style. Maybe it's something behind the scenes he did. You know what I'm saying? And
No, because Aleister was a stand-up guy.
Yeah,
Roman
no, trust me.
was
Yeah.
for him.
Aleister ain't your head. Ain't
Yeah.
And trust me, they on top of that right now after Velveteen Dream,
So-
Matt Riddle's temporary shit, and all that other stuff.
No, so I got questions because I don't know.
Okay,
much about
go ahead, bro. I'll give you the flow.
Just based off of how good it seems like he is, you know what I'm saying, what y'all talking about. What if he's like a rising star that like they don't want to rise no more, so they're trying to blackball? That's my point.
The thing, okay, I'll say it like this right here. He never got his rise or whatnot. He was the NXT champion. He did his thing there or whatnot. But when he got to call up to Raw and SmackDown, it was like, it's like, oh, you're just gonna be this mid-card player or whatnot. But like a lot of people was cool with him being a mid-card player as long as they was putting him on TV. And then when they stopped putting him on TV, that's when people was like, okay, what are y'all doing? Because this dude is talented or whatnot. I need to use him.
Went down, so they
And then his wife, and then his wife got fired, and then all this other shit or whatnot. And then like, it's just been this whole big old black cloud. But like, it seemed like lately that black cloud went away. Yeah, he didn't cause none of it.
Yeah, it's like he wasn't sitting there. He wasn't the problem for none of that shit. It just happened.
It seemed like he was like
the wife.
Yeah.
And so, is she still fired?
She's still fired, but they still like this is what we talked about. Was it last week or the week before, Archie? There was a rumor that she was actually coming back to WWE.
Oh yeah.
But I said like no, she's not coming back or whatnot because Aleister had it happened last week. They still call her in to like train with people and do like stunt shit and stuff like that or whatnot. So it's like, yeah, you're not under contract with us anymore, but we still pay you to come in and do stuff.
Well, yeah, I see.
I think we're gonna see him. I think we're gonna see him back. I think we're gonna see Braun back.
It might be a rollout. That's what.
No. Hold on. Let me talk about Braun real fast.
You talking about his double dip? Are you about to get into the money thing?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
This man said he is charging 5 figures for an appearance. Ooh. They didn't want to say enough. Braun Strowman.
Yes. That's why I think he's gonna go back, bro.
They didn't say how much that 5 figures. They just said it's a the promoters have been reaching out for him, and they said he has been asking for 5 figures back, and I'm just like, that's anywhere from 10 grand to 50 grand. I'm like, what the hell you want to do with that?
I mean, shit, that's not a 90.
Hey, that means he's sitting pretty comfortable right
now.
No.
I mean, I'm sorry.
But you're right though. You're right though.
If he asking for that right now, that means he's doing pretty damn good to where he ain't in no hurry to get no bread just yet. Cause you know when you ain't about the motherfuckers ain't gonna be beating down at your door. That's like
I mean, don't get me wrong or whatnot. I mean, like his regular contract was $1 million a year for the past like 2 years, and then he had his developmental contract and then plus merch sales. Okay. So he got a couple million sitting in the bank.
Oh yeah,
or whatnot.
He's sitting there, especially with them get these hands and all that shit when it was popping. Mm-hmm. He's sitting pretty nice. Now Lauren says maybe Aleister Black will be the one to beat Kenny Omega to gain the Impact title. That's more of wishful thinking, because you gotta think with him not being nowhere just yet, you gonna bring somebody in like right off the back and have him immediately take it off. I don't think that would happen. You would have to build up to that.
No, my main thing with that is I feel like Impact wants to have somebody that's an Impact body beat Kenny Omega. Hence why they're booking Sami Callihan and Moose as like his 2 top contenders.
Yeah, that's what you see him saying. Like Sami Callihan, Omega, Moxley, and Moose were just a few names that Aleister Black mentioned he'd like to work with. And and that's what I mean. Wrestlers do that. You know what I'm saying? I saw yesterday when GSMW had James Ellsworth on, and he was going down like the list of the people that he would still like to work with, and you know what I'm saying, how he's still doing stuff. So I mean, it happens, man. But I think Aleister Black is gonna be back, and I think that Braun is gonna end up coming back, because I don't think you're gonna have a bunch of promoters coming out there dropping that bag like that. And like that, just he's set in that WWE way. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's built up in a WWE style or whatnot. Like that's why like a lot of guys was looking at W. Morrissey or whatnot, Big Cass, and it was like, all right, is he gonna be able to make it on the independents because he was a WWE guy or whatnot? And like him now, he's doing his damn thing in Impact.
All right, now
I got one last thing I want to talk about. Archie,
go ahead.
Did you watch New Japan?
I haven't watched it yet, but it did get fucking spoiled for me because of a group that I'm in.
Shingo!
Man, is the new. Hold on, go ahead and give it to him. You gotta do an effect. Come on, do it for him, bro. You gotta do it.
Shingo, new IWGP Heavyweight Champion, and I fucking love it.
Yes. Definitely fucking deserve it, bro. Definitely fucking deserve it. If you watch New Japan, you would know Shingo is that dude, and he had an unexpected rise, like as far as probably like people. I don't think people really expected him to catch on as fast as he did. Like I think they knew that he was gonna catch on, but I don't think they knew he was gonna catch on as fast as he did and be one of the most popular people in LIJ next to Naito and Bushi. I mean, is it Naito, Bushi, and really once you get to Bushi, it's kind of like some Shingo, some Bushi. You know what I'm saying? Now, like you got people who will put Shingo. Some people will do Bushi.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. You got your diehard Sonata fans.
Oh, for sure.
There are some diehard Bushi fans out there.
Man, like heavy. I had to be put on game how much they fans. Because even I was sitting there, I was like, bro, like.
Yeah, because when you came into Japan, Bushi was a jobber to you.
Yeah, he's taking all these L's and shit like that, but everybody out here sporting all his shit, and he's like, bro, he has a crazy ass fan base, and it's definitely right, cause they be out there sporting like a motherfucker. Look, Lauren's like, I'm a Bushi fan. Quincy
there
says,
you go.
who the hell is Strowman? Bro, basically,
Quincy.
I'm gonna ask you.
Hold on. Go back, cause Quincy said he hadn't watched wrestling since like 2018.
Yeah, and he said like the Hardy Boys and stuff like that is like some shit that he was saying. So
2008.
So he's saying like
Quincy,
who's,
wow.
He's asking who's AJ Styles, who the hell is Strowman and stuff like this.
I barely kept up with that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. That's why I'm like looking kind of lost through this shit because I only keep up kinda. That shit hard.
Oh no, shit, it's all good, bro.
It's all good, bro.
But you see that wrestling though got that motherfucking chat popping though. You know what I'm saying? That hoe is popping.
I'm gonna say you start saying Shingo and Bushi and Hoda and all these other. I'm like, oh shit now.
I think the G1 is
coming
in the summer or the fall. That's what
yes, it is.
Yes. Okay, now I wanted to.
Now, if you don't know, if you don't know about the G1, I will tell anybody. Like, if I know y'all don't know what G1 is, but I would say like this: if I was ever going to introduce somebody to like, hey, like, introduce me to some wrestling, I'm like, okay, let's go watch the G1. Cause, bro, I swear to you, the G1, man.
Like, bro, I mean, you could completely just like swerve and shit with them hoes. Like, okay, last year when they jumped it off here in Dallas, when me and Phil went, it was you walked away like Kota Ibushi was not gonna win that thing. Like, he was probably gonna have a good run, but not win that thing. And then all of a sudden, he won that thing. Mm-hmm. And it completely just fucking came out of nowhere. And we was like, bro. So
no, I mean, cause like, bro, that
ass with that fake shit.
Bro, that Okada Tanahashi match, like the first like 2 minutes of it, like they couldn't even move because we were so fucking loud.
Bro, rocking that bitch. Telling you. That's now. I want to go to Japan so fucking bad, bro. You don't even know.
You know what I'm saying? Tokyo Dome, Corrigan Hall.
Man, I want to go to Japan so fucking bad. All right, so let's go ahead and pass the blunt. Let's go ahead and get on to this Knockout City review, y'all. Y'all want to go ahead and get on this thing? Y'all want to go ahead and get on this thing? All right, so since me and Phil pretty much just ran the damn thing on the wrestling, we're going to go ahead and let Isaiah, you know what I'm saying, and Flash go ahead and hit the flow on this thing right here. So, hey, Isaiah, since you was the most quiet motherfucker on the stream and shit like that, what was your first impressions? Did it catch you by surprise? What you think about Knockout City, man? What's up?
Hey, I didn't realize.
You're welcome.
How much I needed a motherfucking dodgeball game in my life. 2, I didn't realize how fun a dodgeball game would motherfucking be. And number 3, that shit fun as hell. Because
at the end of the day, it's fun to bitch.
I don't even know how to explain it. They need to add more maps and shit like that. Like, we gonna talk about that later, but just on initial reaction and stuff, like at first I was like, this dodgeball game. Cause I saw a couple streams of people, like, I ain't click on them, but I saw, like, you know, if you go on like over their stream, you see them running around with it and stuff like that. So I saw that, but I never watched any. Y'all like, download Knockout City, it's free. So I like, bet, I got it.
All right, Lauren.
Hey, Lauren, thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Then jumped right into it with y'all. No tutorial, we just started jumping into games and shit. And like, if that's a game I could jump in instantly and just be like, God damn, this bitch is fun. And we didn't stop playing for like 6 hours that first day I jumped in that bitch.
Bro, we actually had to like get off the fucking game. We was on that hell for a minute.
For a while.
Oh, okay, hold on. Before we continue on, hey, thank you, Lauren, for joining us and chatting with us or whatnot. You take it easy now.
That's a 5 out of 5 game for me. Goddamn, I can't even lie.
See, Quincy, fuck all that shit. That's when you think you know motherfuckers and shit. Now, just because we like Knockout City, we don't even fuck with Fortnite. Completely different animal. You know what I'm saying? Gotta stop being so close-minded, bruh. Gotta expand your horizons, fam.
Like I've heard the separate bears. I've heard this comment like several times over the past like 3 days.
I don't get it.
You know what? I probably can't see the difference
The animation.
I've never played Fortnite.
The animation style is very similar to an extent. That's the only way I can see.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing I can see. Because it's not like hokey. There's no like wall building or anything like that. But they're just fucking dodgeball.
The movement on there has the movement is. Hey,
go ahead, Kev.
Y'all are on Xbox, so y'all got it for free on Xbox.
I'm on PC now, sir.
Well, I'm sure you can use your Xbox on your PC.
No, I have been learning mouse and keyboard, sir.
Okay, so did you have to buy the game?
No, it's still Game Pass because I own Xbox.
So Xbox on your PC.
Yeah, pretty much.
Me, PS5, I had to buy the fucking game. So when I seen, it was cross-play, I'm always down to play some shit with y'all. So I was like, fuck it, bet I'll buy that bitch. So I bought it. I was like, yo, I'm fucking with this. Hell yeah. And again, I agree with Isaiah. Like, I didn't have to jump into tutorials. Like, I skipped that shit, jumped in. I was like, yo, I'm gonna figure this shit out on the fly. We'll get this shit going.
Hey, we started working shit too.
We
started working shit.
Yo.
I ain't gonna cap you. Y'all two niggas, y'all picked it up real quick.
That's what I said. Like, that's what it is? Bet. And then, like, on the off time when we wasn't playing, you pick up the tutorials, like, oh, okay, cool. And then you start playing the other games where there's like, there's no dodgeballs. You got to be the own ball, requires teamwork. Yeah. I like that shit.
You really got to strategize.
Well, they took I don't know when was the last time y'all played it. When I played it earlier today, the diamond one is not on there no more. They put a coin one up on there now, where it's like each team starts off with 4 coins, and like the first team to get all 8 coins is the one who wins.
Okay.
So that can actually go back and forth for a little while.
Oh, it does. It does, bro. Like it's more like we would look up and we would be like 7-1, and then like I'll look up and be like 6-2 again, and I'm like, and I mean like the other way, yeah. Because all I would say is like who's ever holding the most coins, go knock them out or whatnot, and you get your coins attached to you.
For sure. All right, so now since you already going, bro, go ahead, bro. Like, what was your thoughts, you know what I'm saying, since you know what I'm saying, like, you brought it to the table and shit like that, bro. Like, what
how'd you find it?
Thank you. I want to thank you.
Brought it to the table, how'd you find it?
Okay, the first person I saw play it was, I want to say Burleezy. I think it was him. Whatnot. But then, like, I saw him play it, and I'm like, okay, then, you know what I'm saying, like, he's being sponsored by whatever, Bob and Sirius, probably like a little whatever game. And then, like, I look on Twitch, and it's like number 3 trending. And I'm like, what the fuck is this game? Or whatnot. And so I just started looking it up or whatnot, Bob and Sirius, and then I'm like, I text Archie, I said, hey, bro, download Knockout City. It's starting to trend. And he just texted me back, okay. And so I didn't think he would take me serious. So I get up on the game, I start playing it, and I'm like, I love this shit. Archie, get on this damn game or whatnot, bro. And then he starts playing it, and then next thing you know, we all start playing it, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you after that, B, because it was one of those games that it was like, as soon as you start playing it, doesn't matter if you thought it was easy or hard, you was like, okay, either I want to get better at it or I want to smash niggas in it. No homo. But you know what I'm saying? You want to do either or.
Right. Shit, I'm actually down to freaking get some in and shit. I may make that motherfucker live and shit. I don't know.
Like I said, bro, I think I'm like level 85 right now.
Throw some balls and some motherfuckers' faces in.
You know what I'm saying? She say, I need to get that game so I can demolish y'all. Oh, it's gonna take you a while to get there, but I'm definitely down for
Clarkhead. Come get these hands.
Hey, look. Y'all lucky we ain't decide. Y'all lucky we ain't decide because we on Zoom already, and it's kind of easy to turn the motherfucker on. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Just saying.
I mean, yeah, you know what I mean?
I mean, we probably only got like about 15 more minutes on the podcast, goddamn man.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? A little switch rules again on that bitch. But like for me though, twitch.tv.com/SweetFlexer.
She's gonna gotta have the hours.
You know what I'm saying? Hit that hoe. But honestly though, for me, bro, what happened?
I'm laughing at that chat.
Oh, okay. They going in. All right, like, nah, but for me though, guys, honestly though, I'm glad homie brought it to us. Just kind of like what everybody else said, I didn't expect to have as much fun as I did with it. Not only was the gameplay pretty fluid on it, but I feel like it was It was fun and competitive while not being so damn difficult to play. And then if you giving me skins, if you able to give me like different customizing shit with jackets and hair and shit like that to make stuff look different, oh yeah, I'm definitely in on that shit. So it, bro, a completely fucking a diamond in the rough, something that just popped out, and it again, it's a game you didn't know that we wanted, and I'm glad, bro, I'm glad that EA gets ridiculed so hard. We bash EA so fucking hard. Like they become a joke. It's funny how where they used to be compared to where they are now. Like they used to be, EA doing Madden and NBA Live, and EA's the place to be, and doing this, doing that. And now they're like the laughing stock of the video game industry, but yet right up under our noses they give us something that we didn't, you know what I'm saying, no, we wanted, and just took a risk instead of the same old shit.
You know, a game that I hate that gets ridiculed by them is Mass Effect. Mass Effect is a great ass game, and people still want to try to bash the whole whatnot. I'm like, what the hell?
I've been meaning to play that lately because I know it's on Game Pass. I've been seeing it.
Fuck y'all. I see y'all going to the movie turn. Fuck y'all.
Every time Clark Kent be feeding into it though. Clark Kent was saying some shit and Kevin was starting to get into it.
Yo, I looked at that shit that time. I
looked at it and I was like, I'm about to say something, but I know Kevin's gonna beat me to it, so I left her alone.
Oh shit! All right, well, hey, on a quick one before we get to this next one, I believe we have.
Excuse me.
1, 2. Because we only have like 3 topics left. So real quick, y'all know Roblox is getting sued, right?
Damn, what they do?
Roblox is getting sued. Now I don't know if like when people create the games inside of there and you.
Hold on, time out. Can I ban Quincy for a moment? This man here is. Yes, because it man said Mass Effect is worse than XCOM, and I think both of those are excellent games. You're talking about 2 of my favorite games ever, Quincy.
That's apples and oranges, though.
I understand it is apples and oranges, but yet and still, he's talking about 2 of my favorite games.
XCOM?
Yes.
I used to like watching my brother play that shit.
Let's hear it. Kevin, why don't you like XCOM, bro? I gotta hear this shit now. Y'all ain't skating by on this shit now. Let's get to it. What the fuck
we ain't gonna breathe.
I see it, I see it, Cam. I see it, Kyle.
This between Kevin and Phil. This between Kevin and Philly Flexer. Go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead.
Come on, Kev.
It wasn't that good of a game to me. It was a shitty turn-based game to me. I didn't like it.
Why though? What was it that you didn't like? Cause I know you a Final Fantasy fan, and so I know you fuck with some turn-based games. Why wasn't XCOM your type of shit? Like, why couldn't you get with it?
Maybe I had too many games on my plate, and it just didn't hit me right off the bat. So I was like, "Yeah, fuck this game."
Okay, The reason
why for my defense is I didn't buy it. I got it for free for PlayStation Plus.
Okay, see, that's what happened with me. I got it for free on Xbox Live or whatnot. And I take it back. I got it free on PlayStation Plus or whatnot because this is when I had my PS3. Was it my 3?
PS4.
The last one time I remember you having a PlayStation, bro, in between.
Was the 3?
Was the PlayStation 3 when you stayed off Bugman?
I'm sorry, I got Xbox.
Okay.
It was
there you go.
XCOM 2. I got XCOM 2 for free.
Yep.
But no, I got the first one, and the thing that I was like the opposite of that. I had nothing else to play, so I was like, oh, I'll try this out, and I started playing it, and it became a challenge to me, and then all of a sudden I fell in love with it, and I was like, oh shit, and then next, XCOM and XCOM 2, and then the one on Xbox one came out. I didn't beat all 3 of them, bro.
So my another turn-based game I liked was Tom Clancy's In War.
I never played that one.
Oh man, I bought the one for the PS3 that came with the fucking headset, so you can set the commands into the headset.
So did you ever play? Well, I got 2 games for you. Wasteland. Anybody?
I've seen that. It's on Game Pass, but I think they just took Wasteland 3 off Game Pass.
I'm finna say it's probably already on your shit because I got all 3 of them.
I don't think so.
And then number 2 was Archie. I know you played this game here because you talked about it. Was about Bard's Tale.
Yes.
I've seen it, but I haven't played it.
I've seen it
on Game Pass. I've seen it on Game Pass, but I ain't never played it.
See, I love, bro. It's it's the strategy and the storytelling. I don't know how to put it, bro. It's just if you love.
I think you need to go back and give it a chance. Go back and give it a chance.
I'll try. I don't really.
What? Give XCOM a chance?
Yeah.
I'm too busy in the Ghost of Tsushima trying to
Well, I'm saying not right now,
platinum
not
it.
right now, but just when you like don't have nothing to play, which is kind of hard
What's it called
nowadays.
again?
What? XCOM or what?
No, the
Wasteland,
other game you were talking about.
Wasteland, and Banner Saga.
What was the other one? What?
Banner Saga.
Manor Saga.
Banner Saga. B-A
Oh,
like Bruce
Banner
Banner.
Saga.
Yeah, it's not Barstow. It's Banner Saga.
Oh,
But,
Barstow's another game.
yeah. I thought.
I want to try Pirates.
But actually, I actually got something here for Kevin. Might actually like this. So do you know that the PlayStation fan base is actually getting kind of pissed off right now because of the whole exclusive thing? They feel like PlayStation is misusing the word with how they're doing shit. The fact that they're actually mad that they're doing shit for PlayStation 4 because, and to be fair, Jim Ryan.
I read that shit.
Yeah, but did you see? Hold on. But to be fair though, the comments that Jim Ryan made though at the beginning talking about
He backtracked.
And then backtracked and ended up saying some other shit. It's kind of like it proves the point that us Xbox guys continue, like there's so much shit
Real fast. Hey Archie, is this Owen stuff kayfabe or not?
He said that. Oh yeah. He good. Owen's good.
Okay.
Owen's good. Yeah. He's good. Yeah.
That's why it's with that kayfabe.
Yeah, for sure. Fuck. What was I saying? Okay, yeah, the PlayStation 5 exclusive thing. So they're mad because you know what I'm saying, what he said, and they expect, we're supposed to be getting next gen shit. So if it's supposed to be next gen, why is it being backwards compatible, and why are we even paying for this? If y'all told us we were getting like they're mad that they're still making shit
Backwards compatible.
Like backwards compatible. Like
Well, I'll say it like this. I'm gonna start off like this. Everybody can't get one of them new generation systems yet, so
They won't
what you want me
lobby
to
with
do?
5 people in it.
And I still want to be able to play with people who still got those, you know what I'm saying? Like, like because of that reason, like me and Kevin and other folks, like, bro, like we.
Cause I ain't buying none of that new shit yet. So if I'm gonna play with my friends, they gonna have to make that shit backwards. If not, then they gonna have 5 people in their lobby because it's only 5 people with that new shit.
Yeah, I legit know. I know.
My wife surprised the
3
fuck out of me
people
with my PS5, so hey,
I know 3 people with the Series X or whatnot. Archie and like 2 celebrities. With 3 celebrities and whatnot, and then like the PS5, like in person, I know like Riddick has it.
What's going on, Jay Real Banks? What's happening?
I'm like, I think only like 3 people who have the PS5 in person. Damn. So I'm like, how am I gonna play these games or whatnot if I don't even have it? That's what I'm gonna put it backwards compatibility or whatnot because that niggas like me out there in the world.
Right. For sure. So yeah, that was just some weird ass shit.
Hell yeah, the vision been pissing me off.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yo, now Isaiah, what was you talking about with these 3 daytime stories? What was up with this shit? Like I was confused as fuck.
I was watching somebody had an interview with Tim Hansen, and I was just thinking, all of us had no cable at one point in time.
Okay.
So we all had to sit through the daytime, or we was all sick and we stayed home from school.
This music is perfect for this subject. Keep going.
So what was y'all favorite 3 shows that y'all either had to stay home when y'all was sick and watch, or that y'all just remember from daytime television back in the day?
Give me Jerry Springer.
Okay.
Give me Maury. Shit, something in between that.
I'll
give me some Judge Mathis.
I was just gonna say, you gotta give me some sort of court show. You gotta give me some sort of court show.
Judge Mathis and Judge Judy. I wasn't fucking with the people's court like that.
Now.
No Judge Joe Brown?
That motherfucker, there you go. That's
Judge Joe Brown.
There we go.
Yeah. Judge Joe Brown.
No, Judge Joe Brown had too much.
Hennessy and shit.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. I feel like he took like 2 shots and he didn't see on the rocks before he walked out there.
Like he's still your parole officer or the officer interrogating your ass after you arrested in the room and shit. That's how he be talking shit. That motherfucker be fierce as fuck, don't he? Like for real.
That nigga there, man, you feel bad. Even when you got the case right or whatnot, you still feel bad walking in this courtroom.
Hold up.
Hold on, Mike right there.
Mike just hit it. Number 1.
Price is right
up there. Price is Right and Jeopardy are up there, bro. I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on. Jeopardy, because Jeopardy came on later in the day or whatnot. Price is Right came on in the morning.
No, but remember, Jeopardy was also Jeopardy has been through that time where it's been simulcast. Like that shit didn't came on many stations. So
I always remember that whole in the afternoon. That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I'm sorry on that one.
Yeah, no, I would catch.
Cause like the game shows for me was like Price is Right, Wheel of Fortune, and I'm talking about just like the morning daytime, like school hours, like the ones you wouldn't watch on normal.
Okay.
Well, shit. When did what's the show that Drew Carey hosts now?
That's it. The Price is Right.
No, not Price is Right. No, it's not Drew Carey.
Family Feud?
No, it's not Price is Right. It's the one that it's a.
I know Family Feud was one of those shows.
Then they're talking about Wheel of Fortune.
No, I think I'm getting games mixed up. I think I'm starting to think about Wayne Brady's show being a part of Wheel of Fortune.
I was thinking what you talking about, Wayne Brady's show. I was gonna say Wayne Brady's show though.
No, he actually when his show came along though, that was low key a good ass show though. Like the Wayne Brady show was low key a good ass show though. Real shit.
I got and Divorce.
That on cable?
No,
it's TV. I said
I had that shit.
Like, bro,
903 when I only had 2 channels.
No, bro, they used to play that shit like a motherfucking Sam's. You would walk up in the break room and somebody would always have that Wayne Brady game show up on.
And then next
thing the one where everybody the one where everybody dressed up in the costumes and shit like that.
Yeah, bro. Yep. For real. Let's see what else.
Let's make a deal. That's what it's called.
Okay,
let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal. Okay, that was good. That's good.
I got
What about Ricky Lake and what was that other lady? Jenny Jones?
Ooh, you're not gonna lie.
Ricky Lake and Jenny Jones.
Okay, Ricky Lake was another one. Or what that Jenny Jones? I didn't really watch it that much.
I like Ricky Lake. I ain't gonna lie.
Who's okay? No,
that was afternoon. That was after school.
I
don't give a fuck. That counts too.
That was my joint. Cause right after
I still watch that.
Once Recess and Arthur and all that shit and Pepper Ann and all that shit was over, we switching right over. No, we switching right over to Whose Line Is It Anyway? Right
bro,
on the back door.
Bro, I don't know if you remember this or whatnot, bro, but it came on before Raw or whatnot.
Yeah, nobody shows came on right before Raw.
Oh shit, you right. Oh shit, USA. Yes sir. Yes, sir. You're right. And then
no cable though.
Oh shit, you did say no cable. But
no cable. So what?
We done translated.
Okay.
Cable now. Fuck it.
I know.
No. The whole.
Can we revisit this question though?
No. I gave my answers.
Hold up, because after we give our answers, then we can translate it into just daytime, like what we watched.
I was about to go into the after school side, but go ahead.
Cause we can hit the after school specials. We can. So look, I got Divorce Court.
Okay.
Judge Joe Mathis.
Okay.
And motherfucking Beyond Scared
was good because she was eye catching.
Hey, she was on that shit. And Beyond Scared Straight, cause that shit was lit. I like Scared Straight.
Beyonce Straight.
Yeah, you can't watch that on.
That was during my time. I could.
Okay,
so what's the name of that damn show?
Hold on. So if we gonna skip, you know what I'm saying? If we gonna talk about free TV and stuff like that, none of y'all had In the Heat of the Night come on and shit.
Bro,
like
that's what I was trying to get to. That's what I was trying to get to. I was like, bro, between In the Heat of the Night, Madlock, Golden Girls, Murder, She Wrote,
Happy Days, right? Happy Days used to be the one thing that used to
Happy Days. I'd rather watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Nah, I'm saying that shit would come on. That shit would come on right after.
Okay, so
that came on in the morning. That came on in the morning
time, bro. I'd be able to watch Sabrina.
The Cosby Show came on in the morning. Motherfucking
Well, see, the Cosby Show was one of them things, so wasn't it? Cause like I would remember watching it at nighttime, and then you would wake up in the morning and it'd still be on.
And then like later on, you can watch Jerry Springer and then watch Steve Wilkos.
And then another one.
Oh, they used to have the whole block. They had the whole block of them and whatnot.
My Wife and Kids was my shit. Like I used to.
That came on afternoon time, fam.
I'm sorry, my bad.
I mean, see, if you start getting to my wife and kids, then we all have to start getting like Martin and shit like that.
Yeah, that was still
but
free.
that was still free TV for me, motherfuckers.
My wife and kids was still free.
I'm younger than like 10 years, so that was on for me on like just channel 27 and shit.
J. Real say nah. Oh, yeah, cause Quincy say Def Jam Vendetta and Fight for New York needs to be remastered. While true, J. Real Banks came with the back door said nah. Hold on. I gotta do it for this one. Hold up.
J. Real Banks say nah. They need to bring it back uncut. He talking about that BET. Uncut.
I'm tryna kick it tonight. Oh, so baby, tell me what that thing smell like.
Clap them cheeks.
And that's pretty much what that is. Oh, comedy.
We can get up on a room and bring your homegirl too. Whatever you wanna do, we can do it. I'm sorry, I'm on my BT uncut stuff.
Okay, what a
I say give me deli slide the motherfucking credit card to the crack of the ass.
Oh, the tip drill video. Hey, Isaiah, have you ever seen the uncensored tip drill video?
He said.
Well, I was a baby watching that. That's how I got. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got. That's how I figured out.
He said, hold on.
That's how I learned what women was.
He's talking about. I used to watch porn on the channel that was hard to get clear to signal.
We all did that. The little fuzzy one where you only get like that much of the bar going and whatnot, but the rest of it was like color scrambled.
I'm sorry.
I'm younger than you, nigga. I was spoiled.
I can't. That's what I'm saying.
I can no longer
I can confirm. Damn it. First, I can deny that it wasn't on fuzzy television. And I can confirm that my shit was on like satellite dish. Don't get me started. I know the channels. You know what I'm saying? Like hey,
hold on. We did forget it wasn't Archie didn't live with white folks for a little bit there now.
No, even my mom had it. Even my mom had it. Like even before then, like bro, we just went through those time periods. Like there were times where we had the good shit, and there were times where it was good. There were times where it was just crazy bad. You say y'all remember those times? Y'all remember getting cable and satellite and shit, and only having that shit for about 2 months. Getting used as hell to that shit, and that's the
period,
like Rita Center coming in there to collect their shit.
No, I was gonna say that this is when my mom would get a crackhead or whatnot to hook it up about a good 2 or 3 months, and then all of a sudden the real cat people come out there like, nah, y'all shit ain't gonna be up on.
Boom, just hit that shit right in the middle of the ESPN.
And your parents didn't know
Boomerang
what channels was what. We the only ones that figured out where the channels was, like some freak suite was. They didn't know what channels.
I mean,
was what. So we got that bitch on the back button with the whatever.
Oh yes, the back button, the back button.
We got that bitch on the back button.
Picture in picture.
Picture in
picture, bro.
As soon as you hear that dough open, you peep. I'm watching this shit. Then you gotta hit.
Follow me now.
Come on, I'm watching Adult Swim.
Yeah, I'm watching Miss Cleo right now, bitch.
Yeah, I'm watching Nick at Night right now.
I'd much rather get caught with Adult Swim than anything else. Goddamn. Like, are they cussing on this cartoon? Hell yeah, they cussing.
Hell yeah.
So want to see what's on the other channel.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm watching Real Sex right now. Watching Hollywood Taxi Confessions or some shit.
That new Anna Nicole Smith just dropped. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because Showtime. It was Showtime. It was Showtime, and what was the other one? Max. What was it? Max. Because you had Showtime, you had Showmax, you had Showtime, Max, and then you had
HBO. HBO was crazy too.
HBO was where the real sex one was at.
Not Cinemax.
No, it wasn't Cinemax who did it. It was Stars. Actual Max.
Stars had, I think it was. Nah, was it Stars?
I broke into my stepdaddy's suitcase.
So I got
all them Uncle Luke videos, and
I remember that.
Look,
I'm good.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
I never did it. But how many of y'all actually bought some shit on somebody's pay-per-view?
My sister did. And she kept doing it over and over and over again, getting like $2,000. And she like recorded all of them. She had like stacks of that shit. I'm sorry, I'm ratting my sister out, my bad.
Okay, damn, you just won up mine before I even said anything.
I'm just saying, I got two of them motherfuckers. You gotta figure out which one it is, Daddy.
I ran up a few because like my mama's girlfriend and shit, she was mad and shit that she had bought some shit on the pay-per-view. So my young ass was my tactics. It's like, all right, shit, I'm gonna buy a few of these flicks, and I'm gonna just let this bitch get blamed for it. Look
at Chad.
That's
Look at Quincy.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Quincy ass. Quincy.
And what the fuck? What the fuck? Big booty freaks. Wait, what? Wait, big booty freaks in the great gas station. Oh, good ass station. After 9, it came on. Damn, we got schedules up in here. Damn,
man.
y'all know the programming and shit. Yeah, no, I definitely fucks with the Boomerang channel. You saying
Showtime.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, Showtime for sure.
Showtime was the main one, bro. Showtime was the main one.
No, Jay Real said he had uncut in the internet. I'm like, shit, you had AOL dial up and it was
Hey, I was.
You mean that net zero, motherfucker?
That net zero disc. There you go.
Net zero, Netscape.
I'm going around the block taking all these CDs out there.
I was introduced by blank VHSs. Cause I'm looking for my own little shows and shit, and then you pop that VHS in, and it's not what it's a straight chocolate starfish and whatnot. You know?
Yes.
Bro, cause you know how it starts. You be sitting there, your cartoons and shit be coming on, but it be a blank tape, and there's plenty of sometimes there's plenty of blank tapes and shit. So you want to record on something, but you want to make sure you don't record on your other blank tapes. So you go and you pop it in, and you like, oh damn, this ain't my blank tape. I don't even own this blank tape. Where the fuck does blank tape come from? But I'm not recording over it though.
But you're just like this. You're just interested. You just like, huh? Okay.
No, that was a mistake.
That's no lie. I labeled it Rugrats.
No, that's what happened with me. I used to record like Dragon Ball Z and shit like that, and Pokemon like that on VHS tapes whenever I was younger. I remember popping in one of my tapes, and like halfway through it transformed into one of those scenes. And I don't know if y'all remember that whole weird graphic with somebody would. Where you would dub over a tape. Yeah, it do a little shake fuzz thing or whatnot to let you know, like, transition the screens. And next thing you know, I done went from cartoons to full-fledged people doing their thing.
You old with us.
He hit it first, though. So I ain't gonna cap with him.
Cause I know what you talking about, nigga. I told you I'm a '90s kid. Fuck you mean? I'm a '90s baby, nigga. Y'all '90s kids. I'm a '90s baby.
Oh my gosh, yo! You hit that bug nasty, yo.
You don't stop it though. You just keep watching it. You just turn down the volume a little bit.
You like.
You get up this before you have to remote. You just have to go up to the side of it.
Shit.
Had that big ass box Xena before you hit the buttons in the front.
Oh my gosh, I'm fucking dead off that, bro. That shit fucking killed me, man. Let me see. So I'm trying to see if there's anything left up on here. Okay, last time. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I definitely remember the LimeWire and the Napsters and stuff like that, bro. Come on, Kazaa now and all that shit.
Come on,
Morpheus
man.
And all that, bro.
Yeah, I used to make money off them hoes, man.
Bro, them said that was super killer.
You know what I hated when I used LimeWire? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be downloading songs, be slinging them bitches at school, and I fucking spent all day downloading one song and hear, I did not have sex with that. It'd be some fucking Bill Clinton.
Yeah, it was the big
America. Go to Joe's Crab Shack.
Relations with that woman.
See, I learned how to work through all that.
Bro, that was trolling.
See, because you didn't use that preview button while it was downloading, man. As soon as I boom, pop that shit on up out of there.
Preview.
You're right.
And then get that bitch up out of there. Cause I was like, nah, bro.
Clark, get your capping ass out the chat. How about you need somebody make us some CDs?
We gonna put that shit on that bit.
I'll make you a Spotify playlist.
Who's still honestly?
Hey, okay, look.
Still rocking CDs in their cars.
So in reality, there are some. You know what I'm saying? Because there are still people that, even though we are still technological like that, there's still people in a lot of places that they want to buy CDs. They still like the physical thing just because they're up there, like they like that shit.
You know, people in the vintage now and retro and shit.
And it's just like people from like that's y'all age. They just don't want to move on with the times, so they just still got a CD player in their car. Don't take it like that, but y'all are from the '90s, motherfucker. But y'all are ones that actually embraced the digital age.
CDs,
Y'all
yeah.
fucks with it. You see what I'm saying? There's some people that's just like, nah, I just would rather have a CD, pop that bitch in my car and listen to it. And as a nigga that making music and putting shit on CDs and digital and shit,
Yeah.
there's a different sound that comes from playing a CD when you just play all the music straight through than listening to it on a playlist on a digital app. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mike said get the skip free Walkmans. Bro, you ain't lying, because I used to ride BMX and shit. So, bro, that used to be the worst thing, bro. Going up to Walmart and shit, putting all that motherfucking hard effort into stealing that bitch, and then get down the fucking
stealing that bitch,
and then get down there and start hitting them
better
bumps
take
and
your
shit.
ass to Anchor.
Right
You
now,
run out of
and
no
then,
Anchor.
oh no, we made sure right off the rip, yo. I used to be a little bad at, like, for real, y'all, like, yo. And then next thing you know, that shit just starts skipping, and you like, bro, I can't even enjoy this shit, fam.
No, you ride back. You got to get home and just hold that hoe.
Walk like a motherfucking waiter.
What are you saying? The whole time.
And don't live on the second floor, because if you put that hoe on the floor and shit, you know, there's always a female or some nigga in the house who got heavy ass feet.
His
walking
feet,
all hard
yeah.
and shit. Gotta stomp every time they take a step and fucking
Hey,
bro.
look, that's what you,
like,
hey, look, that
fuck.
big guy sleep on the pillow with me. What you talking about? That be right there in the
Oh,
sofa
damn.
of my pillow. You know what I'm saying? The music.
This nigga
is my
got
baby.
tactics with this bitch.
Hey, the
Boy.
music is my baby. I ain't fucking no fuck with my CG.
But I think that, bro, you gotta think bootlegging for that though, bro. Because
True.
of people bootlegging music, bro, and they had the number one counteract that resulted in them getting us the
In
music
more free
faster.
music.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I know this is a tangent, but
Working it
that's
into subscription plans and shit.
That's my
And still
biggest
got free
argument
music.
about why people try to say that artists of today setting Spotify records and shit have anything against people that sold real records and shit.
No, you gotta count that shit. I ain't with that shit. No, you gotta count that digital shit. That shit
No,
count like a motherfucker.
no. What I'm saying is that think about, you could sell 1 million now and they're gonna be like, that's a record. But people had to actually sell 1 million physical copies. And people was bootlegging nigga shit. Like, think of how much stuff that we didn't buy, we just bootlegged.
Oh no, they definitely
And now-
lost money.
Yeah, and so like when people try to count certain people, I know this is a tangent. I'm just saying, like, when people try to count certain people now as greats against people that actually sold music, I don't like to hold them to that standard, because it, like, all of y'all music sales count, but every time we bumped it back in the day in our CDs, those didn't count.
You know what I'm saying? Because that was legit listens. Like, a lot of times nowadays, it would not like a stream, like say he had like 95,000 listens. It was like, okay, well, how many? That's 95,000 clicks on the song. It's not actual listens.
I'm not, but look, even ignore that part.
Hold on,
Right?
Isaiah, because I'm trying. First, I want to see if I understand what you're talking about. Are you talking about you can't compare the two? Because in the digital realm, you got people who they would say, oh, this person went platinum, when in reality, they didn't sell that many. It's just this many people probably listened to it this many amount of times and made that shit go platinum. So what your platinum isn't the same as selling to 1 million people. You could have sold to 100. You could have been 100,000 people.
There's a people
who
if they listen to it in times each or whatnot. Yeah,
Exactly.
and I agree. I completely agree with him. I completely agree with him.
Because like right now, all of every time you listen to a song, it technically counts, because it's going to count as a stream, right?
Yes, sir.
Back
Yes, sir.
then, every time we listen to a Wayne mixtape song on our little burnt CDs that we got off of our own LimeWire shit, that bitch didn't count to how much he sold. That bitch didn't count to how much he streamed. So like, if everything that they like we listened to back then counted as streams, these people couldn't even touch.
Oh, I'm just saying, like Eminem, dude, like you think his numbers is big now?
That's what I'm
Michael
saying,
Jackson, you think his numbers is big now?
Exactly, like they couldn't even touch the record. That's why, like, when people
Because I'm sorry to cut you off, but even like Michael Jackson, compare his numbers to what he sold, and compare to what he's still getting right now, what people are still streaming right now.
Man.
I got a question. Do y'all think because of that right there, where we at in the digital realm, do you think that's why all these whack rappers and all these fake motherfuckers and all this bullshit is able to still get on because that format has changed? It's not relying. You're not relying on your record sales to determine if you getting FaceTime. Remember, it used to be back in the day, if your shit wasn't selling, guess what?
If you didn't go gold, your album was a flop.
Like,
if you didn't sell 500,000, your album was a flop.
Like, nobody wasn't trying to pay attention to that shit. Like, I remember watching Martin, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. when they had that motherfucker on, what was his name? Keith Anderson, whatever the fuck that dude was, the one who was Gina's old partner back in the day, and they went back and did all the singing and shit, and Martin was acting all jealous and shit. The R&B singer who came down to the radio station, but it turned out,
I forget that episode.
Yeah, him and Gina. Anyway, it's like I was sitting there, I'm like, I don't even know who this motherfucker was. Like, you go back sometimes when you go and watch shit, and you realize how many people got on sitcoms and shit like that who really just that. Who's still talking about Lil Zane right now?
Nobody.
I don't even know who the fuck that is. But you could go point out to when he was on the Parkers. You know what I'm saying?
Whenever I want a little nostalgia, you know what I'm saying?
Lil Zane was on the Parkers?
Yeah, Lil Zane was on the Parkers. I just know he was
on Hardball. Cause that's my song. That shit hard. That's all the thing I remember.
Who remember the movie Ride?
Ride.
The one that had Pops, Cedric the Entertainer, Fredro
that wasn't like the
Family Matters and shit when they was all in the group and the big ass bus.
Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck I went there, but it popped into my motherfucker. I'm sorry, I guess we went, you know what I'm saying, back to that 90s time.
That's one of the movies that was on them DVDs in Walmart with that and like 4 other movies from that time period.
It just had like the 3, it was the 3 slot right there. Yeah, like Rod, Soul Train.
A Nick Cannon movie that was the one where he had
Drumline?
Nah, the other one. It was
that one with him with
the University Cop one?
Yeah, he was a knockout.
No, I was gonna say what was
21 Jump Street type movie.
Underclassmen. That's what.
Underclassmen,
yeah. But now I'm gonna say, what was the one he had with
Yeah, that was some good shit. I fucking love Class Act.
Oh, the one he had with the chick or whatnot. It was like the black version of Money Can't Buy Me Love.
Love Don't Cost a Thing.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that movie was
Nah, you good. That sound like a voice effect shit. I was about to ride with like Monsters Inc. up in this bitch. But,
I backed up and burped at the same time.
Love Don't Cost a Thing was my movie. I ain't gonna lie.
Say, hey, them shits were fire.
No, I know I love the original one. Because like I remember watching it as a kid back when I used to have to go to my aunt's house in Houston.
Oh, you talking about Christina Milian? Yep. No, she was the one that was in it. She was the female.
Yeah, she was in the one in the black one. I'm talking about the original one though. That's the one I like.
Got you.
I can't remember who's in that one. I had to look it up.
And Mike actually agreed. He was like, as far as the playtime because of the computer and phones, really, man. Once people realize that phones is where's that? I remember when people were talking about mobile games and shit, and everybody just laughing, and then Angry Birds and Candy Crush and Temple Run and shit.
People was like, "You really play that shit? You really play that?" And nowadays it's like we all playing it.
I still only see it as kid shit, bro. Like I can't get into mobile gaming. I just can't do it.
Oh,
you just haven't found the right one yet.
Lauren just came back in with a good wrestling topic. He's like, "Hey, did y'all talk about the Matt Cardona's Zack Ryder invaded GCW?"
No, we did not. We did not know. I didn't. I mean, I saw it or whatnot. I didn't know, Archie, if you had saw it. I didn't know if chat was gonna care about it.
Yeah, hey, let's
because
go
like
there.
some people, because some people was like, "Oh, we did the Moxley thing." It wasn't the Moxley thing, bro. He just came in all black hooded up or whatnot, did his damn thing or whatnot. He even put up the L1. He already knew what it was. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
I mean, that's good heat.
Like you got the most WWE guy in the world in Matt Cardona against. Y'all want to see a dead body? Kevin, Isaiah, y'all want to go see a dead body? Cause that's what we gonna see with that match.
Hey, cause
Nick Gage don't.
That dude there is.
That nigga don't. That nigga gives no F's.
He the one who fucked
no F's. No F's.
Like, that.
Have you watched that shit yet?
The Dark Side of the Ring went on him?
Yeah, no. Have you even watched the match?
Oh no.
You didn't watch the match?
Not the whole thing. I haven't sat there and seen just the whole thing.
Bro, you ain't gonna make it through it.
Yeah.
I watched it. I barely made it through it, bro. That whole there was like Isaiah, Kevin. If y'all ever want to watch a hardcore match, I got a hardcore match for you. Goddamn it!
I just gotta get to this. This nigga Quincy said, "I ain't trying to roast, but the dude in the bottom left reminds me of Pootie Tang mixed with Future." Yo! I'm just saying, I saw this comment.
You gonna have to roast. Hey, who said that? Hey.
Oh shit! Where was that?
Are you using the comments to say something yourself, you motherfucker? Cause
Nah, that wasn't me.
No, I'm talking about Kevin.
It's a dude named Quincy Sneeze.
Oh damn, he the one. Oh,
your name is Sneeze, man. Come on now.
Oh damn.
Quincy been trolling this whole time.
I'm gonna let you get that one though. I ain't mad at you.
Uh-oh.
Oh
Okay.
my
So,
god.
all right, well,
Hold on, before that, hold on. I got a question for y'all. I know y'all might kind of sort of play zombies on Call of Duty. What map do y'all want to see them remake and bring back into this one?
Okay, so I already know they're gonna bring Kino. So
Kino is which one?
The theater. So they're gonna enter, like, you know how they had the first map they brought out was kind of the initial Nocturne Totem map.
Yeah. So you can get kind of sort of the theater map too, or the outside of it
type shit. And so
okay, cool.
I liked Ascension back when I was playing. That's the one with the rocket ship and the different pads you had to go around and shit. And you had to that one.
Smoke weed
I
every
wouldn't mind
day.
seeing that map getting expanded and made bigger, because the rocket ship, I like blowing that bitch up. I ain't gonna lie.
Me too. I did too.
Wait, are y'all talking about like the new Call of Duty game in World War II, or are y'all talking about Warzone type shit?
No, so like in War, like in Call of Duty Cold War, in the new map that you get, the first one.
Okay.
It's the outside version of the inside version of the first
map on Black Ops.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know that map.
The one with the theater? You don't remember the one with the theater on Black Ops 1?
I'm just not getting back into Call of Duty.
Right.
Okay, cool. So he don't know that.
Okay, so what type of map would y'all want to see?
You're talking about.
What map would y'all want to see in general then?
I would want to see the one with the bus.
Oh, you want to see transit?
I can't.
Yeah. I'm with you.
I can't. Okay, well, isn't transit basically expressed then?
No. That's the one where you gotta hop on the bus when all the zombies chase you and shit, and you fall off the bus when that bus going. It's a wrap, motherfucker. It's over, motherfucker. You ain't.
For me, if
that bus don't stop.
If they gonna give me a map, honestly, and I'm talking about, like, I'm going to the new World War II game. What I would love to see them do, I'm not gonna give the vague answer of just saying, hey, give me some Call of Duty World at War maps. But if I had to pick one, I would have to pick that one. I'm not sure if it was France or what, but I remember playing Search and Destroy. And you could basically run around, you could get around the whole map by going through the buildings, but the buildings were built like different. You know what I'm saying? Like on each side. I don't know, it's weird to explain. It's weird to explain, but on World at War, like a few of those maps on there, bro, would be bomb ass to bring back in the World War II scene.
I love how Jay Real Banks when they just hops in and says, "Fuck all that. We need to bring back Def Jam and down."
That's how he want. I ain't gonna lie. I do want to see some. Well, the rappers nowadays can't fight, so you gonna have to use the old.
If you were gonna bring back Def Jam Vendetta, I would give it that name, but I wouldn't have it just be Def Jam people. I would make it to where it's like, yo, this is like the Hall of Fame type shit. You know
okay. I say this because if you made it rappers nowadays, like all the ones that would be in the game would like all be like rappers still in jail right now, like AR Ab and shit like that. Because he'll be the only niggas that would be believable.
Bobby Smurda be the boss and shit. Just walked
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, give me C Murder.
Nigga just walked in.
Like C Murder be up in the
why
house.
don't you come out with the regular game and they give me like a prison pack edition?
No, the Constant 69 does not need to be a DLC.
Fucking Kevin talking DLC.
No, but I'm talking about at that point, you know, all the purchases could go to their commissary. You know, it'd be split up and divided against that against the 1-5 rappers that are in prison right now in that one prison pack. Nah, they don't think it'd be blocked.
That's fucked up. You gonna have T.I.G's. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you know what? With this game, you know what? To make this game, if you were gonna give me a new Def Jam game, I mean, that bitch is gonna have to be
Snoop
like
died in the last one, right?
100.
Give me that wine.
Yeah, you killed Snoop in the last one.
But fuck that. He ain't gotta come back as that character. Bring Snoop back in as Snoop. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Isaiah, who is
100+ roster type shit? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need Pimp C in that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be like a Jump Force.
Yes, I need Jump Force.
That type shit.
Force of rappers.
For real. I'm not lying.
No, just like Queen said, we need women with it too. I need Remy Ma in that bitch. I need her to be more.
I need Mac Dre in that motherfucker. I need E40. You You know what I'm saying? Imagine the commentary from E40. Matter of fact, you can have E40 as a wrestler in the game and doing commentary, just sitting there talking. Imagine E40 doing the commentary.
No, when y'all's battle get too close, he asked me he get in. He like, fuck it, y'all too close. Y'all invade my personal space. I'm jumping in that bitch.
Had Jada Kiss come out in that bitch. Oh,
DMX, no, like right now, if you would drop it right now, DMX would probably be the cover star.
Yeah, like for real. Because
you drop,
you gonna have the originals. You gonna have the Method Mans, the Red Mans, and shit. You gonna have to bring back D-Mob and everybody. Like, fuck it. Like, I'm talking about going all out with this month. Like, literally Hall of Fame this bitch. Like, for real. You know what I'm saying? You can have a story if you want to where they ain't included, but damn it, have some type of fucking way where we can unlock these damn characters.
Everything's a reboot now. Fuck it. You can bring them back and keep them alive. It don't matter. Everything's a reboot. Rewrite the story. Do it how you want. Just bring the motherfuckers back and make us love it.
What if you did this? What if you had people who did imitations and shit like that, and they did like
the person that played Tupac be Tupac in the game?
Would you do Def Jam Vendetta as a series, multiple seasons? If they had, but you gotta have the real rappers doing their voices.
I'm done.
You gotta have the real rappers doing their voices.
Only a game though, right? You talking about a game? It has to be a game because I'm not watching nothing like that. I only want a game. It has to be a game.
What you talking about?
I'm cool with the game if they have like people like making like the
animated and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I'm good, bro. I can't. That's a little too far for me. I'm sorry.
Man, fuck what y'all talking about. That shit.
Well, what you want to see then? Explain it then. Convince me, motherfucker. Convince me. What you talking about?
Okay, real quick before, because we really got this last night, and we'll go ahead.
Yeah, we need to put something up.
Dip on out. Honestly, bro, I feel like with the characters you could have, bro. Again, I'm not talking about going deep on the roster. I'm talking about bringing back, like, okay, first of all, you're gonna have somebody who's gonna be able to do the DMX impersonation. Fucker, bring Aries Spears back in this bitch.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? You can have him.
That'd be my pick.
You could have him go, but you could bring back like the Red Mans, Method Mans, and shit like that. You could have like those characters who were there just do the voiceovers and have the action and shit. So have it still be just as outlandish as the game, to where it feels like, you know what? I'm watching the TV show on the game. None of that. Don't give me all that. I don't want, and it has to be written right, because I don't want all that. I'm
done with chat.
You know how this is.
I'm done with that. I am so done with that.
He said DJ Khaled's finisher is
another
because
one.
Because it's like I've been holding this in. It's his, and then go back to what Ali Bryan said or whatnot.
What'd he say?
I've been holding that one in this whole time. I was like, this nigga here.
What'd he say? I missed it.
It says bring back Shaniqua. Method Man said, "Oh, bro, that girl you took home last night looked like a foot. She not gonna be there with you, is she?" And I'm just like you want Shaniqua to be in the goddamn Def Jam Vendetta game too?
Yep.
Ooh, I mean, think about it. You go back to the first Def Jam Vendetta. A lot of those people who you like unlocked were just a bunch of like randos.
I mean, I don't know. You remember, like no cap, like when when I first played the game, like I knew, like you remember, like the first one thing. I think it was Little Kim. You had which one? You had one to run.
One of those.
The Simmons wife, Kamara.
It was
the Asian chick that was married to run married to one of the Run DMC.
Yeah. No, she was married to Russell Simmons, the one who did.
Yeah. And then they had Shauna.
She did the
from DTP.
Simmons, there you go.
Yeah, Kamora Simmons, and then it was some other white chick up on there.
No, she was one of those white. She was one of them hip hop video girls. And shit, I forget her damn name. Damn. Fuck.
It was the one character that nobody ever chose.
Raw Digger.
No, he didn't have Raw Digger up on there, but they should have Raw Digger when he came. They should have Raw Digger, Missy, all that.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
I bet you Missy would have like the most like outrageous like animations.
Have Vita up in there. Bring Vita up in
there. Missy would have a different fucking costume.
Oh, because like she had like the big like inflatable like balloon costume that she had from I Can't
Hey, you gotta have that alternate attire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta have that alternate attire up in that bitch. If Tekken can do it, damn it. Oh yeah. Matter of fact, that need to be the song as soon as you turn that bitch on.
Karma Electra. Karma Electra. That's who was in it. Karma Electra.
Boom. Boom. Yeah, I Can't Stand the Rain should be the song that pop on as soon as you pop that new Def Jam in. That should be the song that pop on when you in the menu. Run that bitch. For real, for real.
Do y'all remember Carmen Electra?
Hell yeah, she was married to Dennis Rodman. Charlie Baltimore was fired too.
You know what I'm saying? That was the other chick that was in the game, and I could not remember that she was in there.
You right. Oh shit.
But yeah, she was.
You showed fucking right.
Play well.
No love.
That's crazy. But hey, we're gonna go ahead and get to this one. So hey, Phil, you say the baby is says that rappers are scared to have him featured on a track with him because what was it?
Okay, Pete this out of what? I mean, he ain't trying to throw no shots to nobody. I kind of feel like he was, but he's just in the saying that a lot of rappers don't want to have him featured on his. A lot of rappers don't want him to feature on the tracks or whatnot because he feels like he's the best rapper out nowadays. So of course, like once you feel like that, people like are gonna feel like you're overshining them on their tracks or whatnot. And I just want to ask y'all two separate questions. A, do y'all feel like this is legit? And B, give me a rapper that you actually do think is on this level. That's like, hey, if you get him with the feature on your track, you better come with it.
I'm going first. Fuck that. All right. Number one, what was the first part on that question again? Because I got the second part. What was the first part on that?
Is the baby's claim legit?
Actually, I think honestly it could be because especially with how sensitive these new age motherfuckers are. You know what I'm saying? You like people like motherfuckers are like super moody. Like they petty like that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers are petty like that now. So I do think there may be some legitimacy to that because let's be real. We are in that participation trophy area where dudes really don't want to compete and shit like that. They don't want nobody outshining they shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see Lil Baby and DaBaby on a whole bunch of tracks and shit. You know what I'm saying? They do that shit. Hey, I done did damn near a whole album with barely any features. You better go check my SoundCloud. Hey, don't get me started on bars.
Like Archie really only went like me and like one more other person on there. He really just wanted me to help out with hooks. That was the big thing right
there.
there.
For real, bro. Like that was my thing. Like, bro, people that used to be the critique about me. Like, was to get features because I would do a whole damn thing with nobody on it, doing shit. But I do think there's some legitimacy there because I do think a lot of these motherfuckers are petty and sensitive now in there. I do think there are some people who are laughing at it though, like your J. Cole, Kendricks, and all them out there, and you know what I'm saying. Like you do got some people sitting back, like even probably a Big Crit who like, probably, you know what I'm saying, yeah, whatever. Second, somebody who I think is on that level. I'm not gonna say Eminem because I feel like that's an easy one.
That's a cliche answer, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Busta Rhymes.
Okay.
Busta Rhymes, like
and
if you get Busta Rhymes, you can't have him be the first one on the track because then you gonna be put on that level. Like, bro, you better come just as hard. You better not drop off.
Okay,
you better not drop. And if he comes
hold on, we can get to you.
If he comes after you, go and find me a Busta Rhymes track where he was featured and he came on after somebody. And he actually, you can actually go say, hey, the person before him did better than him on that track.
I don't think I've ever heard a track that Busta Rhymes got on after somebody and he didn't already eat them. So, I mean, yeah, I agree with you on that one, bro.
I agree with you on that one.
I said, go ahead, brother, because you sound like you was ready to go for that one.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Let him get the flow.
I mean, okay, it's legit. The claims are only legit because Lil Baby is the hottest rapper out right now.
Lil Baby or DaBaby?
No, DaBaby.
Wait, you said DaBaby?
It's DaBaby, not Lil Baby. DaBaby.
No, he said DaBaby. Said that, yeah.
Said he's scared of having people on his shit.
No, he said
because people are afraid to have DaBaby on his tracks. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying, okay. That makes a lot. That changes the whole. Okay, so yeah, cause that makes sense why he ain't been on feet. He hasn't. Yeah, nah, and the only people shits he been on are the people that's hot would be like Lil Baby shit who ain't
Meg Stallion and shit. You know what I'm
saying? He doing Lupe and shit like that. Like he doing pop stuff.
DJ Khaled on a few.
Mm-hmm.
You know
oh yeah, nah, yeah, his claim's legit cause the baby gonna eat their ass up right now. Like,
and you know what? And
real shit. Like he got like as a rapper when it comes to like. Just who gonna spit? Like he
not one of them pretending motherfuckers who out here right now. Like
he
really,
right.
For real, even I knock your ass out type shit.
I don't I actually listened to the baby. I actually listened to him, bro.
His flow different. I've been fucking with him since he was Baby Jesus and shit.
It took me a minute to adjust to him. I'm not gonna lie, but once I finally actually got it. I got it, and I started fucking with him before I gave Lil Baby a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like that.
I was the same way. I got a question for y'all though.
Go ahead.
With that being said about Da Baby, give me 3 artists that y'all put on a song with him.
Honestly, I think him and Big Crit could make a fucking a classic. I think the Baby.
So him, Big Crit, and who?
Anderson .Paak.
Big boy.
Dot.
Anderson .Paak can melt any song.
Oh, hold on. You said hold on. Whoa. Phil said who? Who did you say? Big boy. Okay, that's a good one. That has some swag to it.
Big Crit, Big Boy, and the Baby. Come on now.
Oh, what about Andre 3000 then? Do you think he could go either way with it?
Okay, no. If he did a song, if he did a song, Outkast and the Baby, he could fuck it. He'll wreck that hoe.
Okay.
He could fuck around with them, I think.
And okay, but after y'all give y'all answers, I got something to say. But go ahead. Who do y'all think that?
I was gonna go Big Boy. I was gonna go Big Crit, Big Boy, and Ludacris.
Has he not done a song with Ludacris yet?
Nah, I don't think he has. Shit. Well, damn. Now, since we talking about the Baby, that puts it in a whole different perspective. But Ludacris and Busta Rhymes and the Baby would be crazy. So like hearing that, like now after hearing what y'all talking about, yeah, nah, Ludacris.
Actually, you know what? I think he could.
That should be crazy.
I think they would make a fucking hit. And honestly, I think him and my favorite rappers would make a hit. Tech. I think him and Tech 9 on the right shit would hit. You know what I'm saying? If Tech slowed it down, you know what I'm saying, and didn't try.
The Baby can speed it up though, so he probably can fuck with it.
Yeah, he can go. He can go if he wants to.
He probably can fuck with that.
I fuck with that. Hell yeah.
That one, like, what's the song? It was like the second or third song on his last album or whatnot. Where like it's a straight out the rip, and I'm gonna be in, and then we just started getting it hoe.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Tommy say 2 Chainz.
Ain't nobody listening to Lil Flip no more.
2 Chainz,
hey, but
Baby. Yeah.
He said he think
you know what? But shout out to Quincy giving Lil Flip some love though.
Yeah, for sure.
Even though not so that's him, he's trolling.
Bro.
Okay, he's trolling now. I give it all. He's trolling. I can't take him serious no more.
But hey,
get him out of here, Archie.
What's going on?
Get him out of here.
What's going on, Sherman? What's going on, Sherman? Quincy about like, bro, never mind. I ain't even gonna do you like that. I ain't even gonna fuck around like that. My thing is, I think I
can hear Lil Baby's voice now, getting blingy with it.
But bro, I think that's sad.
That nigga said Hurricane Chris.
What the fuck has hip hop has come to, bro? Like, why we at the point now when rappers scared to get motherfuckers on track? When you scared to go eat? That was always the chance.
I've even heard
hip hop has become wrestling.
Like, I've even heard the same thing about like people with Eminem. Like they was afraid to get like Eminem on certain tracks.
Even though I just said what I said, bro, I would still push. You know what I'm saying? If I'm there, I would still push.
We're different, bro. We're different.
Like, oh
we're different.
My gosh, bro, I would want that so much. I would want that pressure and heat, bro. Like for real.
Remember what I said a couple weeks ago about music is reverting back to initial times where now it's just getting the party going.
Oh yeah, it's that Busy Bee type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rocking the crowd. Who can nursery rhyme that bitch?
It's gonna take time to get back to the competitive rap stage. You see what I'm saying? Like it's gonna have to move a little bit before it gets back.
It's always been there.
It has, but I'm saying, but what's mainstream, what's popular. You see what I'm saying? Like the Baby not gonna be featured on a lot of rappers' pop shit because they not trying to compete right now. They trying to do the sing song melody shit because that's what's making songs. They not trying to rap, and the Baby gonna rap with that ass. You see what I'm saying?
Pretty much. I'm with it. But hey, y'all, that's pretty much some good shit. We went 2.5 on this one.
Goddamn. Boy, that's a long podcast. We didn't went this long in a while.
I'm telling you, hey, that's what I'm saying. When your motherfuckers just flowing, and that's that good vibe though.
And no, I want to give it up for the chat.
Yes, the chat kept that going.
Because
the chat kept
it going.
For real. Hey, y'all came through and showed us some fucking love. But hey, y'all, we don't need y'all to forget. Make sure y'all hit those likes. You know what I'm saying? Heart, smiley faces, and all that. Go ahead and visit the YouTube. Subscribe, notify.
3 more people.
3. We just need 3 more. 3 more. And we, you know what I'm saying? And fucks with us. I'm telling y'all. And yo, for the rest of the week, y'all getting shit from us. So we need y'all to fucking stay sipping. Tell your friends. You know what I'm saying?
Smoke
Let it be
weed
known
every day.
because y'all been doing the fucking thing, y'all. I can see the growth in different areas. Like I don't necessarily get caught up on just the views. I'm looking at shares, reactions, comments. How many are people staying?
We're seeing that y'all are trying to actually be part of this DTKA community or whatnot. So we appreciate every freaking bit of it, man.
Yes, for real. Y'all came through.
It showed us some motherfucking love. So,
hold on, before we go.
Go ahead, bro.
This is the second time Meaning said it.
Okay.
I think it was Quincy or whatnot. He was actually being a good guy this time.
Go ahead.
Or whatnot, but he did say that he'd watched your music video or whatnot. But he did say that you need to get a feature with the baby so you can blow up.
Okay, hey, that would actually help. I wouldn't be against that. Hey, whatever you do to get that motherfucker baby ain't getting it. Cause me, I want the notoriety and the respect. Like I just want to be respected for the work I do. You know what I'm saying? And the work I put in, and I'm sure that's all of us. You know what I'm saying? We want to be just respect and understand the work that we put in and how much we put into this shit. That's really all I can tell you. But hey, Philly, it's what? You know what I'm saying? You the master of this. You know what I'm saying? Yo, go. Do your thizzle.
Oh my God, it is time for us to beat out!
What in the fuck?
I thought I'd try something different. Oh, man.